Hello everybody, sorry about that. Sorry about that, that was my fault. I completely mucked up something, but it is all good now. All sorted. It has not changed my... Why has it not changed my thingy there? Let me just change the thumbnail there. Let's get this going right here. Boom. There we go. You can see the inner magic of my editing right there. What a shocker. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm back. That should be good to go now. Let's just get back into my... the challenges of technology sometimes. Sorry about that, everybody. Welcome just yet. Hopefully you guys have picked up this second stream here. Apologies for that. Let's just wait for this to get... There we go. It is updated now. Great. Well, that was a bit of a shocker. Apologies for that. We can't have a stream without some difficulties, that's for sure. It would not be a stream if there wasn't some difficulties. Welcome. I'll just wait for people to roll back in after I cut that other one. Cool, that's looking good. That is looking good now. Let's wait for people to come back in. And then I'll just go through what I was going to go through in two seconds ago. Hello, Jeb, and welcome back, Krypton. Alright, how are we looking there? Okay, people are coming back in now. Alright. I'll just rev up my notifications at the same time. We'll get those all set up. This is what happens when you ditch it quickly. You've got to reset things back up. So that was a bit of a shocker. There we go, right there. Alright, looks like we're back to where we should be. Boom. Good. Good. By the way, select 1080p, everybody. In your settings, it might start up at 480. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Tech WizKid, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. And sorry about that little technical issue right there, everybody, but we're good to go now. So we'll get into it. What I was going to talk about, just to start everything off, everybody, is what was the chill music I had before I murdered it? It's just actually some royalty-free music off YouTube. Actually, you can go. It's called Amazement Freedom Trail Studio. Because you've got to be very careful which music you play, obviously, on your stream. Otherwise, you get a copyright strike. Anyway, FBOs. I want to show you quickly something in OnAir that is changing. There's going to be an update very soon, if it hasn't already happened. Or there has been an update, by the way, but the actual part of the update doesn't get enacted for another week or so. And it's this bit right here, weekly ownership. So what's been implemented, and I was a little bit surprised that this wasn't in the app beforehand, but as we can see right here, you now have a weekly ownership fee for having for owning an FBO, which is a good thing, I reckon, because you can't just sit on the FBO and let it just make money. It actually costs you money to actually run it. So this is something that's been implemented into the game. So for this FBO that I've got here in Myrtle Beach, it's $17,887 per week. So welcome back, everybody. Yeah, so there we go. That's something that's that actual part's not going to come out of your bank account though until the 13th of October, I think it is, or 14th. BG, welcome back. Good to see you. So I just thought I'd show you that. Let's go to the lobby. So hopefully everyone can see this now. Apologies for the muck up before. My fault. You've got to get things set up. That's what happens when I get up early in the morning. It doesn't work for me sometimes. Right, so I'm going to change worlds because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into some survival mode. So there's two options. You've got Stratus and Thunder. So in Stratus, you've got the option of having AI pilots in your world, so you're managing staff and all that sort of stuff. And then you've got Thunder, and the difference in Thunder is that there is no AI pilots. It can only be done by yourself, basically, by human pilots. So I think what I will do is take one step up and go to Stratus, because I do like having the option of having AI pilots. It just adds a little bit of extra depth to the game. I kind of like Thunder too. I definitely think I'll open up a company in Thunder at some stage. But I think Stratus looks like quite a good option. So I think that's what I'm leaning towards. So let's go into Stratus right here. Bring my thing up. And let's start a new company. I'm going to get really creative here. I'm going to call it exactly the same in every server that I go in, because why not? Kiwi. $2,000 hours will do. Why not? And let's just grab an avatar. Oh, actually, that one back up there. There we go. Looks very piloty. Now, where am I going to start again? Let me have a look. I've got my list over here. And I was talking yesterday on my live stream about starting in New Zealand, but I think I'm going to go to Canada. CYLW, Kelowna, because I'm going to get the scenery for Kelowna. So I don't have it right now, but I will get it. And so I thought, let's start up there because it opens up a lot more, of North America. So it gives me a few more options. I will probably open up my Thunder company in New Zealand, but let's go to Kelowna. Good place to start, I reckon. I'm going to put no bonus in there. I assume that you can't change these anyway. You can't. And so let's go ahead and create our company, everybody. Yeah, Marcus, that's what I was thinking, actually. Yeah, definitely. Start in Puerto Rico, Kevin. Too late now. Oh, company 4-digit code already exists. What? Someone's nicked it. How about that? How about that? Someone's already nicked the Kiwi identifier. Oh well, that's what happens if you're too slow. All right, Kiwi World, let's get into it. Kiwi Air, let's get into it, everybody. We can get some flying done very, very soon. Now, the good thing about Kelowna also is at the moment it's daytime. It must be around about, I'd say about sort of 10:30 a.m., somewhere around there. All right, what are we going to do? I think, obviously, let's have a look here. Live operations map. Let's just get straight in and get a flight done under our belt. Here we go in Kelowna right here. Your company has no aircraft available. Okay, well let's see what aircraft there is available right now. Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim. Okay, we got an SR22 that's rented. this one here. I think I'm going to have to go Skyhawk. I didn't actually want to go Skyhawk. I wanted to fly something slightly different today. I suppose we could fly the Bonanza. It can take 1,073. It's not an aircraft I've actually flown much in at all, to be honest. But it seems like a good option, doesn't it? Let's grab it. Imposters. Sorry, for those that have just joined, I am giving away a 3-month subscription to OnAir Airline Manager today. So I'll let you know how you can go ahead and win one of those later on. Okay, I'll go ahead and rent that. Great, boom. Okay, so this is an aircraft I've never flown. This is your first aircraft. You're going to be teleported for free at its location. Do you accept? Yes. Cool. All right. So here we go in Kelowna. We've rented our G36 Bonanza. Let's find some jobs. So it might be helpful. CYLW. Okay. Thank you very much. All right, let's have a look here. We've got plenty of cargo space. What have we got here for a job? Where's this going? CYKA. How far is that? 61 nautical miles. That's a pretty short sort of job, isn't it? Straight at the top of the hills there. The mountains, really. Let's have a look here. I think that's quite good. It's 883. We're getting close to capacity there. What have we got down here? This one is Kelowna to Grant International. Oh, I think I like this first job up here. It's pretty straightforward. Let's take that. 61 nautical miles. A good short job. Gives us a chance to figure out this aircraft. We are going to have to think about how we navigate those mountains, though. They look like they're going to probably be an issue, I'd imagine. Brandon, hi Kiwi, just found your videos. I got started with OnAir and love your helpful videos. Thanks for the content. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You're welcome. It's good fun. Here we are. We're in survival mode. Let's just have a look at our global settings right here. Offset is 0. That's fine at the meantime because it is daytime. It's good to have that though because that's I initially thought GMT offset was disabled for survival mode, and that's why I didn't really want to fly over this part of the world because it was going to screw up when when I do flights later in my time in New Zealand. It was going to screw me up a bit, but the fact that that you do have it is good. So let's go ahead. We'll go to live operations map. Let's go ahead and set up our aircraft right here. We're in the Bonanza G36. 70% is fine. Let's hold on a minute here. What's happened here? What has happened here, everybody? Welcome to the job that we grabbed before. 883. This is it here. CYKA. That's it. The weight's a little bit heavy, so it's a short. Hold on here. Hold on. What is going on here? Okay, no, we're fine. Oh, hold on. We're going to be in trouble here, aren't we? Okay, what have I mucked up here, everybody? Empty weight 2600. It told me that I could take 883 cargo, like 1300. Plus fuel, plus crew, I get that. Okay, I think I might have mucked that up a little bit there, everybody, because I think even pulling the fuel right back, I'm still not going to be able to carry that, am I? I thought it was weird that a little aircraft like that could carry that much. Yeah, look, even if I pull it right back to no fuel, which would not be very, very helpful. Okay, we mucked that up. How about we go for... Let's just go to this short little one here then instead to... I think it's Penticton, I think, CYYF. There we go. Let's do that instead. Well, that was a bit of a muck up. Anyway, let's go confirm and go and fly. This will do. It's only a very, very short flight, but we'll get into it. Why not? Gives us a good chance to figure things out. Okay, so that's going to go and load up. Destination is CYYF. Boom. Okay. It's loading things up. 0.1 minutes to go. Right. Okay. Got plenty of fuel in there. Do not need to hire a pilot. While we do that, what do we... Let's start planning here. CYLW, boom, Kelowna, and let's start at a small gate. And CYYF, was I right? It was Penticton. There we go. Great. It's a very, very short flight, this one. If we have a look at the map, I think I'm going to have to take off at Kelowna and actually probably just follow the river down. I think I can actually fly straight over the top of Sal. I've done this flight before in X-Plane. Oh, there we go. It's 11:48. I was close in terms of time. So we'll go ahead and we'll press fly there while that's doing that. While that happens, let me update this here. CYLW to CYYF. Call sign is actually like that. And then I can actually get into the screen right here. Someone just subscribed. Thank you to whoever that was that just subscribed. I missed it. Let me jump across here and I might grab it. I appreciate that. I didn't have my notifications turned on my screen. But I'm cheating by looking at my secondary stream here. Has not come up though. Okay. There we go. I missed it. Sorry. Apologies. Whoever just subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate it. The IHQ, welcome. Okay. We can go to our flight tracking page now, everybody. Well, I'm in the wrong blimmin' aircraft, boys. Jeez. All good things sometimes require a struggle. Ha! Right. I often do this, to be fair. What are we in? The Bonanza, eh? Props. The good news is this system I've got now doesn't take too long to load up, not like my other one, which took ages. Okay, G36, that's us right there. Have we got a different livery? We don't. CYLW. CYLW. Boom. Let's start down here. And CYYF. Boom. Okay, simple as that, everybody. Let's go ahead and fly. Let's bring... so we just need to get the Bonanza in there, and once we get back to the airport, that will be all green. It is, certainly is, so we're good to go. So a nice, very short flight for us to start off our survival mode career, everybody, here in OnAir. Yeah, wrong plane. Thanks, Kevin. Ha! Got that. That's what happens sometimes, everybody. Right. I'll just adjust my overlay slightly here. Just get that in a better position. Yeah, it keeps resetting itself, actually, this overlay. And me being OCD, I just want those to be relatively even. Okay, good. We're good to go, everybody. Okay, great. Everything's all set to go. Let's go ahead and start tracking. Let's go ready to fly. Right, I've never flown this aircraft, so let's just wing it, eh? Rather than get the checklist up, let's just wing it. It looks like it's a pretty straightforward looking aircraft. Famous last words. I assume that's just center, is it? What does that say? Left, right. Okay, it's one that you probably got to continually adjust, is it? Is there a cross feed right here? I don't know. We'll figure it out. If we run out, that will be an issue. Let's throw the batteries on. Let's throw the beacon on because it loves that. We do need this right here. A bit of throttle. Let's start this thing up.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut
There we
down.
go. How about that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Parking brake. There we go. The parking brake was not set, everybody. Right, okay. Alt on. Avionics is on. Pitot on. Strobe, nav, panel. Taxi is good. No, I don't really need the fuel pump at this point. I probably should have it for takeoff, but let's not do it. Let's just go outside and just take a look around, everybody. For those of you that haven't seen, this is the base level Kelowna airport, which is completely fine in my opinion, by the way. It's a beautiful area around here. But I am going to get the Orbix version because it looks pretty sweet. But as you can see, plenty of mountains around here, this part of the world. Right, jump back in. Yes. Okay, we're going west, slightly west, so let's just set our altitude. I think we've got... okay, hold on. Let's get the live weather on. There we go.
Time in the simulator went forward.
Oh, is that going to create an issue for me? Is that going to create an issue, everybody? I think it has. I think that's created a slight issue for me, everybody, because I went ahead and I updated live weather and it updated the time. Oh my lord, what an absolute shocker I'm having right here. Okay, let's start this again. One more time, start it again. Yeah, as soon as I changed the weather, it adjusted the time to the real time, which then OnAir was like, what are you doing? So let's start that again. Back to the restart. Yes. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. I'll just get into OnAir right here and just make sure I'm going well. Oh, man. It's saying that I'm flying here, but I'll just abort this job. Okay, before I start the flight, though, I'm just going to go like... No, okay. Before I start flying, let's sort this out so that... Hold on. That we are not... that we're live. Let's go live. Live weather. Boom. Right, okay. So we're sweet now. Here goes the tracker right here. It's starting tracking, everybody. Good. Okay. All right. You can have full confidence that I know what I'm doing. Or a little bit of confidence at least. Okay, let's turn the batteries on. Let's turn the beacon on. Let's get everything going. Parking brake will turn on this time. It's funny that it starts without the parking brake on. Okay, engine start is good. Okay, right. Take 3. Boom. Strobe nav. Panel is good. Taxi is on. Don't need floods. Okay, now have a look at this airport in the daytime. Oh, we've got an aircraft in right here, everybody. It's very, very bright, that aircraft. Nice. It's a great day for flying. Right, what's everyone saying? Sorry, I've been too busy mucking around. Did you ever find a fix for NeoFly? That's been updated. It looks like the blast, but I can't do any flights because the zones where you have to go aren't at the airport. Yeah, that's it's for small airports that's an issue at the moment, a known bug. There's a giveaway. We are expecting something else. What are you talking? Giveaways time. Okay, nice. Jay Welzer says, anything we have to do to enter the giveaway? I'll tell you very, very soon. Krypton says, at least I'm witnessing all the screw-ups I shall probably make. Yeah, usually I edit all of these out of my videos. Won't it be clear weather with 225 at 3? Wind option. 343 at 1 knot, it's telling me right here. I'm not sure if that's correct in real life. Who knows? Anyway, let's just get that right. Okay, unset parking brake. Let's go and fly to Penticton, everybody. A few jumpies today on the just in the sim. It's just jumping slightly. let's taxi out onto this runway and then take off to the north, it looks like. Although, yeah, I'll be taking off and then having to turn around and head back towards the south as per my track at the moment. You can see the line there on my GPS. How am I moving the camera so freely? So when I go into, here, I'll slow this right down. When I go into drone mode, which I'm in right now, I then pick up my Xbox controller, which is actually a PlayStation 3 controller that I've configured as an Xbox controller, and I'm just using the paddles like this, and it's a really great option. Highly recommend that for your camera you use an Xbox controller. Whenever I say that, people always in the comments on my videos say, why are you flying with an Xbox controller? It's like, I'm not. I'm only using my camera. Anyway. Yeah, right click and hold is the other one. When I'm in the cockpit, I use my mouse to look around. But when I'm outside the aircraft in drone mode, I use the controller. So let's swing around here. We do need to throw our landing lights on, everybody. And I just want to make a slight adjustment to the altitude too. Even so 6,000 feet I'm going to dial in. We've got some pretty decent hills that we're going to have to overcome on our way down to Penticton. So I'm just not too sure what we're going to do. We might just have to hand fly it around some of these hills for a start. Let me just drift up to 6,000 feet on the dial. As I said in my stream yesterday, I like having the autopilot on, so then I can look around, we can enjoy the scenery. The other thing I need to do here, everybody, is throw in my landing lights. Taxi lights are off. Right, cleared for takeoff. We're not using the ATC because just can't be bothered. Let's go. Alright, we are away. I'm back on my Sciatic X52, and yes, there will be sensitivity issues. I spent a lot of time after my stream yesterday trying to resolve it, including downloading the software and everything, and it made no difference. So you're just going to have to put up with some pretty hairy looking flying at times. Okay, a bit of back pressure here. And it should start flying itself. It does. It does indeed. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, flaps. Oh, see, that's just my joystick, everybody. I'm hardly moving it. I forgot, you got to take off with flaps. I hate that rule because there's just no way on this runway that I would ever take off with flaps. Just going to get a little bit of altitude before I knock in my my GPS, because I don't want to fly into the mountain. Just trimmed out the aircraft now, so it's actually holding nicely on a decent attitude. But yeah, you saw how looked like I was on surfing a wave right there, taking off, and that's just, unfortunately, my joystick. I just cannot get that right. It's just so sensitive, it's ridiculous. Anyway, we've got it trimmed out at the moment, so let's jump outside the aircraft. And how about we put the landing gear up, just for a laugh. Just for a laugh. There we go. It's looking pretty sweet now. That is pretty nice, there's no doubt. Right, let's jump back in and fly this thing. I'm just going to make a left-hand turn here. I'm going a little bit fast, to be fair. I could probably up the attitude somewhat. Welcome, Tim. How you doing? And Heavy Metal, how you doing? Also, Doctor, how you doing? Welcome. Let's just fly on the other side of this hill, everybody. I'm going to fly responsibly until I get the GPS going. Then I'm going to fly absolutely irresponsibly. Looks like I'm good at this point, actually. So let's go ahead and knock this in. Boom. Where are we? Have we got that on? We have. Vertical speed of about, let's go 600 for a start, will be nice. Let's jump outside. Oh, I know what I forgot. And let's knock in our nav. And then we start to turn. We can get out and enjoy some of the scenery while we're flying here, everybody. Beautiful, looking good. Alright, what's everyone saying? Sorry, it's too busy concentrating, flying terribly right there. Am I thinking of creating a virtual airline? I do not know, not too sure. Drone mode. Yes, yeah, definitely drone mode's the best to have a look around for sure. Johnny says, what is a feature you're looking forward to the most in upcoming updates of the sim? Airliners. But that will be from the third-party developers that will really do a good job there. I'd like to see some good detailed airliners. Obviously, the fly-by-wire guys with the A320 are doing a good job there. So, yeah, I'd like to see those improve. Brandon says, my autopilot in the Cessna has been screwing up lately. It will randomly cause my trim to set all the way nose up and cause my aircraft to stall. Yeah, I had that issue when I first got into this sim, like way back when I first downloaded it, but I haven't seemed to have that issue since. How does the scenery compare to when you did the flight in X-Plane? Well, in X-Plane, I've got an airport scenery for Kelowna, and I've also got a scenery for Penticton, and so therefore the airport scenery itself are pretty similar, and also the surrounding areas are relatively similar right here. Obviously it's a better quality in Microsoft Flight Simulator because I don't have auto turn right up in X-Plane because it takes up too much space. So they're pretty similar, except this one's probably slightly better and no drive space, which is really good. Christopher says, how does the scenery... Oh, you already just answered that, sorry. Hold on, I'm turning away here. Just Jeb says he didn't open cowl flaps on takeoff. Oh well. I told you I hadn't flown the aircraft before. So you can give me the tips as I fly to what I forget to do. If I was being serious about it, I would have studied the manual, made sure I understood the procedures and carried them out correctly, but as you can see... Well, Mace, what are you up to here? Yeah, I certainly didn't do that. 99... Okay, we're still, I still think we're... just a touch faster, but it's fine. It is fine. Using number 8 wire. Of course I am. NZ, welcome. Hopefully, is it Matthias? I hope I said that correctly. Check out your joystick with DI view. Great tool. Okay, cool, because nothing else is working at this point. It's extremely sensitive, as you see. Autopilot scares me these days, says Keith. Yeah, I think, a lot of people, it's not great. Here we go, I'll just grab here goes the OnAir client right here, everybody. And we're flying over here in this direction, down to Penticton, a very short flight. But we've got to jump over those hills is going to be the key. So, let's take a look and see how we're looking. I think we're going to be fine. Heading in that direction there, I think we will be fine. Well, that nose is up a little bit, isn't it? Should be good. If you've subscribed and I've missed, my apologies. I've turned the notification off because everyone was subscribing on my YouTube channel while I was streaming and it was going nuts, which is awesome. It's a good problem to have, but it was interrupting the stream. So with the noise, it still comes up, but it just doesn't do the noise anymore. Okay, what's David saying? Brandon, that happened to me too. It was because I had 100% rich fuel. There we go. Just start of a stall. What, mate? What's happening here? Hold on. Autopilot off. Disengage. What is happening here? Get a bit of extra power here with the mix. We are getting up into some thinner air. Yes. My nose is trimmed right back up at the moment. See that, everybody? Just as someone was saying that about the autopilot, look what happened. Let's just bring this back. See how sensitive that is? So sensitive. Okay. Perhaps we just hand fly it. But yeah, the autopilot did not like that at all. Stalled me. I was only going 500 feet per minute. Should handle that without a problem at all. Just get a nose up here so we can see what we're doing here, everybody. I don't like having to hand fly it. I want to be able to look at the scenery. Yeah, I think you cursed me, friend. Is the aircraft heavily loaded? No, I don't think so. Don't think so. It shouldn't do that anyway. Not on the trim and settings that we had there. It's fine. It can handle what we were doing completely fine. It just threw a spaz. So let's get up to our cruise altitude here. I'm actually going to fly in this direction here, over the sort of valley and the mountain, if that makes sense. And then work our way down the lake, I think is probably the way to go, everybody. There we go. Someone mentioned that, and look what happened. John says, good day from Massachusetts. Well, welcome. Great to have you. There we go. I'll have to see if it's happening before leaning out. Yes, it definitely is happening. In fact, I can... Let's just do some more leaning here. Not really getting any advantage at this point, so that's fine. Oh man, there you go, everybody. Look what happens. Matthias says our CRG Aerosoft is not far off. Contact me if you want to beat a copy when we are ready. Okay, cool, nice. That'd be great. I'd definitely give that a shot for sure. Yes, you did curse me, Brandon. What are you doing? David's laughing. Keith, Asobo cursed him. What did I do wrong, everybody? What did I do wrong? Do you have trouble with certain autopilots as well? They only keep hitting but burst through the ceiling you put in and won't stop climbing, even in the hold altitude on. Well, yes, I do have a problem with the autopilots. I just demonstrated that. G'day from Sweden. Rhinus, is that how you say it? Welcome. Purity Line, welcome, says, as soon as I have all that time assess the citation, at least before patch, haven't tried after patch yet. Okay, nice. Alright, let's, I've got the autopilot back on, everybody. Let's just throw this altitude on. Look at that nose go up. 2100. Now it's coming down. Let me just... Yeah. Do you see that, everybody? See the nose really pitch up when I turn that on? I'll grab the heading bug here. Let's use the heading bug because I'm going to fly around the mount, around the... I don't want to turn on the VFR map because I hear there's issues with that. So let's just keep it 6,000 feet. And what we're going to do is we're going to fly just through this gap here and then down the lake to Penticton. How about that? That's going to work for us. Let's jump outside the cockpit now that we're safe-ish. And let's just hope we don't dive into the mountains because that probably isn't working for us, everybody. Check trim is near center. Yeah, it was way off. It was definitely off. And that's what it does, I think. The autopilot trims it right back. That's what I had to do. When I disengaged the autopilot, I had to trim right forward just to get it back onto an even keel. Gets the same thing. Do I troubleshoot it? Yep. G'day from Sweden. I said hello. How you doing? Ruben, yeah, indeed. Mainly in the citation, but well as the Cessna 172. Cessna 172 works fine for Perry. Pagan says, I ran into a problem when I planned a trip. I looked at the airport data and it said there was like 17,000 gallons of LL100 fuel, but when I landed and tried to do the next leg, it told me no fuel. I don't know why that would be. Any good SR22 liveries? I'm not too sure. You have to check out msfsaddons.com or .org. I think there's two sites with exactly the same name with a different suffix on the end. Yeah, trim first, AP on second, yeah. Well, the trim was completely fine when I enabled the autopilot. It was just the fact that once it got to the top of climb there, it did not love life at all. Anyway, you get to see rough and ready what happens sometimes when I'm flying along. That happens. Like I say, usually if anything like this happens, I can edit out of my videos, but when you're live, there's no editing, everybody. Okay, I'm just... For those of you that are here for the competition, welcome. I'm just setting it up right now. We're going to get in and give away 3 months. We're going to give away 3 months subscription to OnAir is what we're going to do. Now, all you have to do to enter is have a look. I'm just setting it up right here. Bear with me for 2 seconds. Now hopefully this link works. I've only used this site once before. And right. Okay, I'm going to put a link in the chat. I'm going to keep this link open. I might give away 2 OnAir subscriptions today, by the way, everybody. So I'm going to throw a link in the chat. And all you need to do is, now you don't have to put your real name in, but you do have to put your email address in because I need to know where to send the code to. So I'm not, and once the competition finishes, I delete the competition. I don't care about your email address, so I'm not going to keep it or anything like that, just for disclaimer purposes. But I'm going to put a link in the chat. You can put whatever name you like, maybe put your YouTube username in there or whatever you're in the chat on, just so then we know who it is. Right, hold on everybody, let's fly first. Navigate, well no, what is it? Aviate, navigate, communicate, something like that. I've forgotten, it's been such a long time. Autopilot, it's on. VS, down, 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 down. Let's just, how far away are we? 10 nautical miles. Okay, we're a little bit too close to be doing this stuff. Right, okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying. You don't need to put your real name, but maybe put your YouTube name in as your name, but I do need your email address. I'll draw a winner. And then in the next maybe half an hour or so, maybe earlier. So here we go here. Let's throw it up on here. Let me know if this works. Hopefully it does. Boom. I'm going to actually try it out on my other thing here. There we go. Yes. Okay, good. It should have worked. You don't have to do anything. You just need to put an identification in there and your email address, and then I'll draw a winner. Easy as that. Now, usually what I do is like when I do my winners on my YouTube. Oh, Mace, you've got to reduce the altitude, you dummy. When I draw winners on my YouTube channel course, I can blur out people's names. Because I can't do that live, I'm going to draw it, and then I'm just going to say verbally who it is. You're just going to have to trust that I'm not just making it up. It will actually be somebody. So just be aware, I'm not going to be able to actually show you the live draw, because when you press draw, it shows the email address of the person, and I don't want to obviously publicly show your email addresses. So there it goes right there. Let me know if it's working for you. It should be. And if it's not, then there would be no surprise, because, you know, this stream so far. That works. Great. Everybody, get into it. I'm way too high here, everybody. Let's turn off the autopilot. We are in flap range. So I'm going to bang full flaps here. And I'm going to throw the gear on just to let me fall out of the sky a little bit. What's this saying? I'm getting a warning here, everybody. Gear up. Yes, I know about that. Pitot heat off. I know about that. Okay, we're about to stall. Let's not do that. This just allows me to basically fall out of the sky down to the runway here. In fact, though, start of a stall. I know. Get off. Get off. Actually, I'm going to. It looks like I'm going to have to actually. I'm going to have to. Oh, jeez. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this joystick, everybody. Look at that. Oh my lord. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is becoming a little bit ridiculous now. Imagine being a passenger in here right now, everybody. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. I'm hardly moving it. Right, I'm going to have to. I'm going to join left downwind is what I was actually about to say, everybody. Man, this is so annoying. I'm getting over this. This is one thing about this title that I'm really getting over, is the sensitivity. I do not know why I pulled down. Let's get the gear back up. I don't need that down at the moment. Let's try up a notch of flaps. I thought I was going to land straight in, but the wind is actually coming from the north, so I need to go down, join right hand downwind actually we're going to, and we'll cut across base and land back up in a northerly direction. Oh, this is so annoying. This is so annoying, this sensitivity. It makes it very difficult to fly accurately, that's for sure. I'll throw the giveaway link in the description again, everybody. There you go, in case you've just joined. Oh, man. I've really got to sort that out because, I mean, that's just not right, no matter what. I mean, I've got the sensitivity turned right down to like 90. Negative 90. Should not be doing anything whatsoever. Anyway, I'll stop complaining about that. Hello, Lumpy, welcome. Good job, joystick and all that fire. You're getting sick watching. I would too. Right on the edge of the flap limitations here. I'm just going to fly wide here so we can sweep around over the top of the lake right there. And then land back in the northerly direction. Yeah, T-beam's doing this. Yeah, nice. Trim is weird also, yeah. Yeah, it makes it like a dolphin. Yeah, it does. It's really annoying, to be fair. FLC isn't working as intended. There you go. Yeah, so there's a few things that definitely needs to be improved in the game. Or the simulator, in case you get offended by me calling it a game. Here we go. We're slightly lower than probably circuit height right here. Where are we? Oh no, we're about right on it. Yes, I have done some videos on there. Flying the live stream last night, my time. Okay, we're going to fly right to the edge of this hill here, then scoot around. It's bang on a notch of flaps right here. Catch the balloon. Sorry, this is way too much in cockpit time. Usually I like to be outside, but just, you know, just trying not to crash really is there. Look at that. Look at, I mean, seriously. Look at, yeah. I might just swap back to my trusty old Logitech Extreme 3D, and if I'm having to switch back to that, you know it's bad because that thing's really sensitive too. Right, gear down. I'm using X52, Cytec X52. Yeah, should be down. There we go, it is now. Calibrated, yep. I spent a long time after my stream last night doing it. It's all calibrated. I've got all the software, firmware, whatever. Everything is completely fine. I've got the sensitivity settings turned right down, but it just, as you can see, it's just a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Final net notch of flaps right here. We're just going to have to guesstimate a little bit what we're up to here. See that? See how that pulled off? Like, it's completely broken, the sensitivity. I'm low as right here, everybody. Oh, jeez. No use wasting the altitude. We'll keep it nice and low. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. It's a beautiful approach here, though, I've got to say. So nice. Yeah, it actually was better. The X52 was the better of my joystick options. Ah, look at that. See? Oh my god. It's just a nightmare. I'm going to unplug this thing after this. And go back to my Logitech, which is terrible too, so. Anyway. See if we can at least have a smoothish landing here, everybody. Well, that wasn't too bad, to be fair. It wasn't a great landing, but it wasn't terrible.
Heading
Right, landing light off. Taxi light on. Boom. Let's go around. Well, it wasn't a terrible landing. We'll take it. But it really annoys me. The whole thing just annoys me so much because it just takes away from being able to just easily control the aircraft. It should be a lot easier than that. You really notice it going back into explain. It's the only thing I don't like about this, like, and from a gameplay point of view. It's the only thing I don't like about this game. I'm just going to park over here because I make up my own rules. Right, okay. So what we need to remember, everybody, is we need to throw on the parking brake. Now, I'm pretty sure that you've got to keep, you turn your taxi off, your nav. I think keep your strobe on. And then, let's see.
Engine uptime log. End
Okay.
of flight. Registered in OnAir company.
Okay, I got level 2 obtained. You didn't see it, and it won't let me pull it across. But we are on to level 2. Here we go. There we go. We've got the zoo. We've got the whatchamacallit, the little bell. So there we go. Nice. Okay. So that was successful. Let's see what we did here. Let's go through it. Airborne without flaps. We got stalls. Not my fault, I'm going to say. To get a reputation change of 0.93 is really annoying. Let me unplug this blooming joystick, by the way. That really annoys me because that's... I'm not taking any responsibility for that. So apologies to the cargo and the passengers for that. I don't have any passengers. Comfort bonus though I got. There you go. Figure that one out. Safety bonus of 10. Well, we didn't crash, so that's maybe how I got that. I've just plugged in my my other joystick. Okay, airframe. That's all cool. So good. All right. Okay, nice. We got that sorted. Let's go to the skills tree, everybody. And options, skills tree. Okay, right. First one we're going to go for is passenger license. That opens up job. Easy. That is the first one we're going to do. That gives us more jobs to fly. Second one we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hiring. Boom. Save that. Okay, so we've opened up. We've now got passenger jobs, and we can hire AI pilots, which I'm not going to do at the moment. I'll put this link in one more time, everybody. Then I'm going to draw a winner for a 3-month subscription to OnAir. What is everyone saying right here? Okay. Don says subs was 5.2 when I joined last night. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's been going up quite nicely. So thank you to everybody. I appreciate your support. Latest updates has the sensitivity options back. It does indeed. Let's just keep default there. If we go into controls right here goes my Logitech, which I just plugged in. If I go to sensitivity, so I've got the, I mean, look, for the y-axis, I've got these turned right down, and I have tried them everywhere, and it's just the actual, when it's on just like mid-range settings, it sucks. When I put the sensitivity down, it's okay for a certain period, then it sucks. The whole thing is just not great. Anyway, we'll get there. I'm sure they're going to update it, so it's no drama. Scott, haven't been updated yet. Okay, cool. Doctor says, nice landing considering. Yes, thank you. I'll take it. Looks like too much curve in the sensitivity. Yeah, I've tried it at a whole bunch of different, settings. So if I put it to where like mid-range, so y-axis is the key one. As you can see, you know, my pitch is all over the place. So I put it to these here, it just like to get, so that is like about not even a quarter back on my joystick right there, and look where it is. If I pull it right back, look, and so when I have it, so at least when I turn the sensitivity down, for a start I get a nice even, but as soon as it really incrementally just flies up that thing, up the scale right there. And so that's where the dolphin effect comes in, right here. It's just this whole sensitivity is completely munted, in my opinion. Anyway, as far as controller settings are concerned, I found that going into the controller settings and reassigning the access on each launch of the game, it's okay, but crap if I don't. Okay. Yeah, I could try that out. I find the Xbox controller, yeah, I don't use the Xbox controller. I like having a yoke. But yeah, it probably would. If an Xbox controller is better than a yoke in this game, then you know you got issues. What do we got here? Purdy Line says, I have no issues with MSFS so far, but now I'm trying to find my sister 172 in FSC close to New York, and a game crashes every time I land on any nearby airfield. I don't know why that is. I'm just trying to move that Cessna to Europe. MSFS, please no bully. Jeb says, do you also have problem with NeoFly not saving? Every time I start it up, I get the message that says I've never used a NeoFly before. Yes, I get that message too. But when you go in, your logs are still there and you're still at the last airport you flew from. So that's all good. The airport in Brazil, I'm not too sure. Huge sinkhole, looks amazing. No, I haven't been to that one. Give it some dead zone maybe. Yeah, let's try that, eh? Let's try that. What do you reckon? 10% dead zone? So really I can't. What I would like the curve to be is just linear would be good. Because ideally this is, whoa. Oh, there's the dead zone. Yeah, the dead zone comes in early, eh? Let's try this. Maybe that's our way to go. That looks a bit. Let's go with that. We'll try it out. I've got to try something, don't I? Okay, one more link, and then I'm going to draw a winner, everybody, for the 3 months on-air subscription. Remember, you do have to put your email address in, but I will not keep it. You know, it's only so I can send you the code, basically. Okay, we've got quite a few people that have entered so far from all over the place. From all around the world, by the looks of it. Okay, I'm just setting up the draw right here. So last minute entries, throw them in there. One more minute for the draw, and then it's going to happen, everybody. While we'll do that, let's look at our next flight, everybody. We'll keep working on this joystick. Together, we're going to solve this issue. Okay, we've still got the Bonanza. We may as well keep it. Why not? Let's go into find jobs. We're here at Penticton. CYYF. Okay, nice. So far, so good. In terms of OnAir, at least. Now, what we do know is we don't have the cargo capacity that I thought we did, or that I somehow looked at. So we want to stick to maybe that Cessna type cargo capacity, around the 300 type scenario. I don't want to do multiple jobs, really. Let's check this out, everybody. This is a very... Okay, let's go this one. It is a very small... Oh, hold on. What? Hold on. No. Why is that only $230? Not too sure about that one. Hold on. Let's go and check out this aircraft right here. Aircraft. Details. So let's actually figure out. To me, I think it's got about a 300 cargo capacity. Depending on fuel weight, I think it's around about that. Where are the weight? Where's the weight information? It's not showing it. Let's go to fly now, and it will show me. Okay, so I can fit at the current fuel weight. Hold on, why is this not? Okay, let's not do that. So at the current fuel rate, I've got about 500 that I can load up there at the moment. Okay, so it's about 500 that I've got. So let's go with that. So let's pick a job. Cargo. Can't do that. We've got a 2-leg job right here. Where's it going to? So why is this? Oh no, sorry. It's not 2 legs, it's 1 leg. What am I talking about? How far is this? 186. And It's only $1,500. Wow. Wow, they've really changed the prices on here, aren't they? A lot more challenging for sure. Okay, that's fine. Distance 228. Okay, let's have a look here. We've only got a few options right here. I think really... we could maybe put 2 jobs in. So there's that one there. And where did I see that other one? 132. Wow, okay. How far is this one? 191. Whoa, okay. What do you reckon, everybody? What do you reckon? We're looking at weight. Don't forget, £190 for the pilot. Yeah, of course. Yes, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Forgot. Always forget. I always forget. Say 400 because of the extra fuel if you need a large amount of fuel, yeah. Around 11 successful jobs today. 4 yesterday working okay for me. Nice. Nice. Are you, by the way, using the livery mega pack? Yes, it doesn't apply to my game. Yeah, I do use it, but it hasn't got every aircraft in it. No liveries. Any ideas? Not too sure. Have you got it? You haven't got it, like you didn't extract it straight into your community folder and you've got 2 levels of folders in there. You've got to actually ditch 1 level of folders. So it just goes, you've got the base level folder, then it's got all the info underneath it. That could happen. Game crash. Anyone asking game crash? David's asking. VFR map. Yes, that's a known thing that's happening at the moment, everybody, by the way. All right. Anyway, right. First person. I'm going to draw out the first winner. How are we looking here? Keep. If you've entered, by the way, I'm probably going to do another. I'll do another draw. If you entered, you don't need to enter twice. You only need to enter once. So if you've already entered, don't enter again. So I'm going to re-pick a winner right here. You can't see this. I'm sorry. I can't show it because the person's email address will show up. But the first winner of 3-month subscription to OnAir is, drum roll please. Have I got a drum roll? I don't think I got a drum roll. Yes, here I go. And the winner is Cody. Cody Molnau. Cody, from Spartanburg in the USA. Congratulations. You have won yourself a 3-month subscription to OnAir. So congratulations. I'll send that to you very, very soon. And we will do another one, everybody. I've got one other subscription that I've been given. So I'll do that very, very soon. So in the meantime, I'm going to send that to you, Cody. But congratulations. Thanks for watching. And we'll do another draw very, very soon, everybody. We'll get them done then. If you can go ahead and just go in, you just need to go into your OnAir company under your account on the lobby page, I think it is, and you can redeem your code in there. So no problem at all. That's how you do that. Right, what are we going to do here, everybody? Man, these prices, wow, they are low. I think they readjusted the prices, or maybe this is just a survival mode thing, but wow. Okay, I didn't expect this to be fair. So let's, how about we just, I think this is our one right here. Let's take that one and let's go and see if we can fit this in. Aircraft Cody, congratulations once again, mate. We'll be doing another draw very, very soon, everybody. If we go here, okay, we're good. Has it got the pilot in here? It does. It does indeed. Okay. Okay, so we're going to, okay, confirm and go fly now. That's cool. So we get a decent flight here. It's going to be a decent sort of length flight. So we're going from CYYF to KPDT. Okay, so I'll update everything I need to update right here on my thingy. CYYF to KPSC. Okay, there we go. That is good as gold. So let's go ahead and set up our flight. We'll apply that. Let's go to the main menu. Continue. All right. Now, is Cody on the stream at the moment? Nice. I'm not too sure if he's still on the stream. If he is, congratulations. Another one, another giveaway very soon, everybody. Stand by. Let me just move this out of the road so I can do my setup right here. Okay, what I actually want to do is make sure I'm on live. Presets, live weather. Great. We've got it sorted this time. Let's go to, what is it? CYYF. Penticton. We'll go that ramp right there. And let's throw in, where are we? KPDT. Boom. Easy as that. Okay, 228. So the weather is 0 degrees at 1 knot. We'll throw this back up here, everybody. We're all loaded up, ready to go. We can go to our flight tracking page. Welcome everybody to the stream, by the way. Great to see so many people on the stream. I do appreciate your support. It's been really great, all the support I've been getting on the channel. So thank you so much. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about the terrible flying. I'm blaming my joystick. It's definitely annoying. There's no doubt. Let's get in here, go ready to fly. Remember, someone remind me, flaps. Okay, everything's good to go. Let's start the tracking. Saw the link to enter. Yeah, so let me just... I'll throw the link in again. If you haven't entered, enter again. I'm going to give away another 3-month subscription to OnAir. So I'm just going to send that other one off once I get airborne on here, by the way. So let me throw in the other link. Big thank you to OnAir, by the way, who provided me some free codes right here. Hey Sim, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. If you want to get honest reviews on pretty much anything, go and check out Sim UK. You might already be subscribed to him. He has got an excellent channel. I look at it all the time. I was using my Cytec X52 Sim, but now I'm using my Logitech Extreme 3D Pro, but the sensitivity is just completely munted on them. So how do you enter, Paul? I just put the link in the description. So go ahead and enter, everybody. If you've already entered, don't worry, you are still entered. So you don't have to enter again. Okay. So you're having a discussion about NeoFly there. All good. Black screen. Okay, cool. You're having a discussion about that. No, just here, boy. No, you do not have to enter again. Flaps, remember the controls change. Yes. Yes. Sub to you, Sim UK already. Yes. Good, good, good. Good on you. Go ahead and do it, everybody. Excellent channel. Batteries are on. Beacon is on. Fuel's already there, so that's cool. Oh, have we got enough fuel? Yeah, we should do at this level. 70, 60 something percent should be completely fine, right?
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engine.
Oh, this thing doesn't start with its parking brake on. That's weird. There we go. Flaps are on already now. Then I'll remember, everybody. Alternator on. Avionics. Let's get that on. Panel. Taxi. Flood. Don't really need those. Strobe is on. Nav. Pitot will go on. Prop de-ice is on. Everything good, good, good. Okay. East odd. So let's go for, say, 7,000 feet, maybe. Maybe 5,000 feet. No, let's go 7,000 feet just for our starting altitude. Just to quickly pop outside the aircraft and just have a bit of a look around this airport for those that haven't seen it. There's the town of Penticton over there, which I have actually been to, would you believe? And it's pretty cool down here. Nice part of the world for sure. So we're going to take off in the opposite direction to what we are facing right now. Though it's only 1 knot of wind. I could get away with flying the other way, to be fair, but we'll do it right. We will go into the very light breeze, and then we'll turn around and we'll head out over those hills, over the lake and over those hills is pretty much where we're going to be going. Okay, let's get back in here. Okay, parking brake off. Let's pretend that guy's not there. Whoop. Let's not crash into the truck. I don't know if it's actually a solid. Let's get up here so I can see what's happening. I'm having all the same sensitivity issues with all of my flight gear. Yeah, it's definitely a flight sim issue, Sim. Yeah, definitely. It's just not awesome at all. But anyway, hopefully they'll fix it. I'm sure they will. Well, they better. Okay, landing lights are on now, everybody. The wind, let's just grab this CDI needle, get it onto GPS. Let's go to put the wind on. Yeah, 2 knots now. So let's backtrack and backtrack, taxi, then take off. Tried out an airflow because of your video. Thanks for that. It looks really promising. Yeah, it's a good little program for sure. Doesn't have the depth of OnAir, but it's definitely decent. Flight Sim Master, what's up? Welcome. Thanks, just entered. Yes, go ahead and enter the competition, everybody. I'm going to give away another 3 months to OnAir. I'll just throw the link in the description. We just gave away 3 months, which I'm going to email the code to Cody. There you go, code to Cody. Very, very soon, Cody. So once I'm airborne, I'll email that to you, and you can go and redeem that, and you are good to go. Any crocs in that lake? Not too sure. Maybe some bears having a swim, I'd say. Yeah. I will. Yeah, I'll definitely get that mixture sorted earlier this time for sure. Cow flaps. Are the cow flaps operational on this thing? There we go. They are. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder, everybody. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens this time, everybody. I'll go pogo in that lake. I have no idea what that is. Okay, full power. We've been cleared for takeoff from an imaginary ATC, so thank you to them for their cooperation. Okay, we're at extreme 3D joystick right here, everybody. A little bit of back pressure, nose wheel off, and we are flying. Landing gear, positive rate, landing gear up, and look, the sensitivity is not too bad at the moment, I have to admit. If you can trim it out to where it should be, there we go, it helps for sure. Okay, flaps up, everybody. Let's just fly in this direction. Let's throw the autopilot on. Let's vertical speed ourselves up again. This could be a mistake. Let's start pulling that mixture already because we're in pretty thin air straight off the bat. 500 feet per minute. Which way is it going to take me? Okay, I might have to hand fly this. We'll see what happens here. Let's go to nav and let's just see. Let's just play this by ear. I might have to take over if it decides to fly me into a hill. Where am I? There I am. Oh no, plenty of room here in this basin. Okay, we'll get a bit more outside the cockpit time this time, everybody. Supposedly a sea creature like the Loch Ness Monster. Ah, right. Yeah, regular flaps are all good. Let's just jump back in here and make sure we're not doing anything that's stalling type behaviour. Just pull back that throttle just a little bit. I'm not too sure if this is a full throttle climb type aircraft. Oh, that's beautiful. Hopefully those graphics are coming through nice and clear for everybody. Let's jump over to my test stream here. It's looking okay-ish. Looks like it's been compressed a little bit actually. It's not quite as sharp as I would like, but hopefully it's decent. Okay, this is where the hand flying... Oh no, it's going to recut. Well, look at that. Look at that angular bank. Okay, how we're looking in here, everybody? We're looking okay. Let's just pull that back. Let's just thin that out a bit more. Lean that out a bit more. Neofly update come tomorrow. There we go. Yeah, all good. All right. As we start to, we are losing quite. Okay, it's good. It's good. We should be good there, everybody. Beautiful. Right, while this is happening, okay, I'm just sending Cody his. Oh, we'll get rid of that. Just gotta get my Discord up and running. Alright, what have we got going on here? Someone is. Mojo Flow is now following. Now I think that's on Twitch actually, so thank you. I just need to quickly. Game capture. Hopefully this still captures it. There we go. I just had to flick it over to that just for a second while I can grab my Discord and bring it back across to the other screen. We go like this, and it might just flicker for a second, everybody, and it should be good though. Okay. Alright. Cody. Okay. I'm multitasking here, everybody. The Cody, I have sent you your code, so congratulations once again, everybody. Well, to Cody mainly. Let's get back inside here. Yeah, here we go. We're starting to stall again. Back to manual control. Yeah, it's not loving that at all, really. This pulls that. See how it trims it right back, eh? Let's just hand fly it for a second. Okay, that's cool. That will do in the meantime. Okay, we are starting to climb again. I would at least like the to hold the heading for me. Would be quite good. At least hold that, and I'll sort out the pitch. Would be good. There we go. That was Twitch from me. Thanks, Brett. I appreciate it. Is banking better? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Sat here working on new scenery mods at MSFS while listening to your stream. Awesome. Thanks, Tackleberry. Welcome. Takeoff, what's on the schedule? Adam says I flew with it a few days ago and it let me deliver from outside the circle. Yeah, it does. It does. The issue is on small airports, basically. Okay, I'll just grab that. Grab my notebook here, notepad, and then I can save the details of the winners just in case, because I've got to actually redraw over the top of the previous winner. Is how it works. this. If you haven't entered, go ahead and enter the draw for a 3-month subscription. There it goes right there, to OnAir. We're not moving at all, are we really? 100. I really want to give it full power. Seems like, but it's giving me RPMs in the red. Does this aircraft like full power on flaps are up, gear is up? Seems to me it's going to struggle to climb without being on full power. It's right, we can take it easy up to our altitude. Cesar, hello, welcome. Are you using any mods right now, like the G36 improvement mod? No. No, I'm not using any mods. I'm using a few graphical add-ons and stuff like that, but no aircraft mods or anything like that at this point. Reduce RPM, cow flaps. Thank you. Whoa. $250 is pretty slow, right? I told you I haven't flown this aircraft before. There we go, we're getting a bit more. There we go, great suggestion, whoever that was. Let me just trim out to just a higher pitch, because at this rate of climb we're never going to get there. There we go, I can... there we go, yes. Actually, okay, now it's all coming back to me, actually. It's pretty... As long as we keep it in the green with our RPM right there, we are good as gold. Let's redline it. Yep, that's good. Okay. There's nothing wrong with this, everybody. Let's just pitch up just slightly. Everything looking good. Okay, great. I remembered how to fly for a second. That was quite handy. Does the prop control help with the RPM? Yeah, so essentially you can adjust your RPM in here. You can use your RPM control, keep it in the green, and then increase your manifold pressure and keep it within the green range right there. So use your throttle. See, my throttle's controlling the manifold pressure right there, as you can see. So I can keep that fully up. So full, well, 25 on the manifold. And then as long as I have my RPM reduced back into the green, then I'm going to get the, as you can see in terms of airspeed, I maintain a decent airspeed and getting some good thrust. And we're just going to keep controlling our mixture as we get up a bit. So yeah, that's how you keep it in the green. I'd completely forgotten. There we go. That was an untechnical explanation. Someone who knows how to fly these things can probably explain it better than that. But that's essentially how the everything works. It was hard to maintain altitude in the Bonanza. Okay. Hey, thanks, Cesar. Appreciate it. All right. Okay, hold on. East odd. So we want to go up to about 7,500 feet is really where we want to be eventually. It's holding this. It's holding its speed. Okay, it's not an amazing speed though that we're got. Let's just get our. Let's get in the right direction here. The mountains look way less menacing in the direction that we should be flying, so that's good. Let's get back on track here. There we go. Looks like we're sort of following a valley up through there, so this could be actually pretty handy for us. Oh, all right. haven't really got the right identifier because on this server I'm KIWY. Someone had stolen Kiwi. Well, not stolen it. Got there first. Here we go. Here's our we'll get it there. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, actually we've only got a few mountains to get over here. Then it's a very flat area, so it's going to work out quite nicely on this flight. Actually, we get over these mountains in front of us, which I think will clear quite nicely. We can navigate our way across those, and then yeah, it should be a nice little approach down into our destination. Am I going to use the new Rex weather add-on when the bugs have been ironed out? Yeah, I haven't really looked into it too much. I might look at it. The ideal situation would be that they want me to do a video on it. So if they're listening, I'm more than happy to do that. But yeah, it might be something I'll look at. I'm not too. I mean, the current weather's not too bad. But yeah, I've used Rex in other programs. When I had FSX, I used Rex. I thought it was pretty decent. So yeah, I'll definitely look at it. Let's just look to nose down just a touch here, everybody. Set the attitude, then trim. Not trim and then attitude. Yes, stolen it. Exactly. Well, who do they think they are? You're learning so much from the sim, have no idea what a cowl flap was. There you go. What is the outside temperature? Is it on here somewhere? 20 degrees centigrade. Pretty warm. That's pretty... 19 now. It's getting cooler, but it's 7,000 feet to be 20 degrees. That's pretty warm, I'd say. So that's about, what, 70 degrees Fahrenheit? Something like that? Someone need to check it. I don't know. I don't know the conversion. Be something like that. Once we get to our cruising altitude of 7,000 feet. Oh, look at this. Beautiful, everybody. Oh, this is sensational, this landscape. Love it. Let's see if we can stream right here. Okay. Looks like quality's coming through okay. Sim's looking forward to gliders. Yeah, someone was saying that on my stream yesterday, actually. Sim, yeah. And helicopters too. Yeah, that's the other thing that people have been calling out for. BG saying it's really nice. He's flying with it and loving it. Good stuff. 6x9, welcome. I wish they had gliders, but no one is talking about them. No. Someone will do them, I'm sure. Just Jeb says, who do they think they are? They think they're none other than Kiwi Mace. Imposters. BG says imposters, and Don says no icing then. No icing. Not at 19 degrees. Okay, we've hit 7,500. But it helps if you actually press your altitude. Hold on. It actually helps everybody if you actually do tell it what altitude to stop at. Let's just bang down a couple of notches here. Back down to 7,500. East odd, 7,500 because I'm VFR. Let's go with that. And let's hit our nav. Let's see if this will grab and not crash our aircraft, everybody. Maybe microlights. There's already a microlight in this game, isn't there? One of the default aircraft is a microlight. Krypton says, I'm hyped for the dev teams making Concorde, but also love if someone modelled the SR-71. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Must be 40 degrees on the ground. Yeah, I'd say so. And well, this time of year, that's pretty blooming warm, eh? Because it's coming into autumn over there. A few people have ported gliders from FSX. Okay, there we go. Slinky, welcome, by the way. David, just really wanting for PMDG 737, yeah. They always do pretty good quality aircraft for sure. Just jump back in here, just make sure everything's looking good. We're in the green. Green's good. I'm right on the edge in terms of RPM, but it's still green, so it's fine. I've hidden my yoke, by the way. Always do that. 7,500. We're looking good. Okay, and it's looking pretty good up ahead there. I think we're going to clear those mountains. Beautiful. Okay. Ventus, hi. I flew it last week. Bad glide range. Well, there you go. Ventus says, tried OnAir yesterday. Great software. However, for pilots who just want to mission fly, it's a bit confusing. Yeah, it is a little bit, but once you get used to it, it's pretty sweet. By the way, you can win a free 3-month subscription, everybody. I'll just throw this down in here. And I'll draw another winner very, very soon. So I'll give everyone maybe 5 more minutes. To get everything, get your entry in. There you go, right there. By the way, you don't have to put your real name in the entry, but I do need your email address because I need to be able to send the code to you. But once the competition's over, I just delete the competition. So I'm not going to be spamming you with emails or anything like that. I've got nothing to spam you with, to be honest. So go ahead and enter the competition if you want to win 3-month subscription to OnAir. Everyone is welcome to join. At the moment, we've got 65-70 entries. In fact, someone just entered. We've got a good range of entries right there, so we'll draw it very, very soon. I do appreciate everyone stopping by and watching the stream, by the way, and thank you to everyone who's supported me on my videos. If you've been subscribing, I've missed your subscription during the stream. I apologise. I turned off the notification, not the visual notification, but the sound. So sometimes I don't pick it up. So if you have done that, I want to say thank you very much. I'm sorry. Let's have a look. Who have actually? I can see on here. I've got my list now. I'm going to go through everybody in the last 2 hours who have subscribed. So I just want to give you a shout out. Adam Summers, thank you. We've got Tony Keitra, hope I pronounced that right. Brandon Wright, John Bailey, Pierre Line, who has definitely been on here. Super Dud 318, Richard Ken Keed, Marcos, who's on here. Valborn, he's on here. Go 00026. Tackleberry, who's on here. Thank you for your subscription. Cesar, who just left before. Thank you. Ivan Marinoni. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Tim Shaw, hope I pronounced that correctly also. To everybody, thank you very much for you subscribing to my channel. I do really appreciate it. Your support I honestly am blown away by the support I've had recently. And I've got to give a shout out to Sim UK, who pumped my channel a couple of months ago. And I don't know if it's coincidence, Sim, but it's really taken off since then, so maybe you should take all the credit. Yeah, if you want to pay monthly, it's definitely a cost to it. I think they sort of price it to encourage people to subscribe over the long term. So, on a long term subscription, it's pretty reasonable for sure. In fact, yeah, I subscribe just on a monthly basis for a start, just to see if I liked it. So, yeah, it just really depends what you're into, really. This is beautiful. Love the scenery right here. But thank you once again, everybody, for all your support. It's fantastic. Okay, a couple minutes, and we're going to be drawing another winner for a 3-month subscription. So I'll throw it in here one more time. Oops. Sorry, I just tried to post it using my other. I've got my 2 channels up. Let's actually post it using my proper login. There we go. Yeah, if you see Mace Otago, by the way, the M there on there, that's my other. I don't have a channel. It's just my YouTube username. That's my username on console. So if you see that, that's me too. So if you've got a stream like, for example, or a channel like Sim does, often I'll comment on there under that name, and people wonder who the hell I am. Yes, it was all you, Sim. No, mate. I'm a fan of yours for good reason. All these good people. Glad to see you growing, my man. Thank you. Honestly, thank you, mate. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Graphics look amazing. Yes, they do, Ron. Welcome, by the way. Iridium Flare, I wish the test period was 1 month. 1 week is very short. I think 1 week is definitely enough to get a feel for how it all works. So, but I mean, yeah, I think it's long enough. It just depends how often you can get into your sim, really. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, that would be great. Does anyone know where I can get that top info header? Yes, I know where you can get it, but I'm not going to tell you because it's a top secret. No, here it is here. It's called Fly Live. I don't think I've got any sensitive info in here. So all I do is I just click on here, put in the details, and then that will pre-populate it up to the top of the screen. You can actually put whatever you like in that overlay. Up the top there, you've got a bunch of different options you can put in there, and you just go to your overlay here. Here goes, I'm showing you way behind the scenes here, everybody. Look at this. So I've got ground speed, but I can add a ton of different options here, like add element. Oh no, that's not it. I've forgotten how to do it. But anyway, you can add in heaps of different pieces of information. You can do a little graph to show your progress, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's cool. When you stream, it's good just to have that up there so people can see how far you've got to go and what you're up to. Well, you never know, Pierre. You might win the competition. Okay, a couple more minutes, everybody, and I'm drawing another 3-month subscription to OnAir. So make sure you go in there and enter the competition. Also, if you are new to the channel, how about consider subscribing? As I say, it costs nothing at all, except just a little bit of self-respect. I'm going to go ahead and put on the sounds for my subs and stuff like that, because I'm missing them at the moment. I like to do them. I haven't got my... I have to go and find it. I deleted the sound. Ha! Alright. All good, well-laid plans, whatever the saying is. Anyway. All good. All good. There we go. Floyd. Here, I caught it before it went away. Thank you. I appreciate your subscription. Maybe I should just get on this right screen and I can see what's going on. Now I can see. Floyd, Iridium Flare has subscribed too. And yeah, I caught Tim. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. What are people saying? Thanks for the dashboard app. Was looking for it. Yeah, it's great. It's really good. And there's a few different options. I think there's Benny overlay. There's a few of them. I must say I had to wait like 3 minutes after start, but the last update I can pretty much start game and take off. Nice. Good stuff. Hello again from Arizona. Jenna. Hey, Jenna. How you doing? Welcome. What GPU are you using, as it looks so nice? Linear Citrus, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I've got the RTX 3080. I picked it up when I upgraded my system. I did a video on it a few weeks ago, and a lot of people got very, very upset at my video because I only did it in 1080p, but I don't have a 4K monitor, so I can't do it on use a monitor or a resolution that I don't have. I get a 4K monitor in a few weeks, so I'll redo the video. Also, people were very upset with some of the settings that I had, even though I spent quite a number of minutes explaining why I had the settings I had and what I was going to try to show people. But I think people just skipped straight to the frames per second, and then they just commented without actually getting context. But that's YouTube for you. I'm sure Sim can attest to the fact that if you spend all day reading some of the YouTube comments you get, you drive yourself crazy. But anyway, yeah, so it's the RTX 3080, and the reason I got it was because I upgraded my entire system, and my local store had one of them available, so I thought, why not just get the latest card, and then it future-proofs my system somewhat. And I know I don't have the right monitor, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's my rant. YouTube's a great place, but the YouTube comment section, particularly if you get a particularly popular video, it can be a septic tank of absolute rubbish. Anyway, that's my rant. Thank you for listening. 105 viewers, only 48 likes. Yeah, come on. Yes, there we go, Sim. Yes, give me a big old like. Thank you. Subbed and liked, Jenna. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's dope at 440, yeah, 1440. Yeah, I can't wait to get that monitor, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I had like a real average mid-range computer. It did have a 1070 card, which was completely fine, by the way. And it ran this at high settings. It was fine. I had no problem with it. But I always, for me, rendering videos and all that sort of stuff was quite, took a long time on my old system. So I really wanted to rev it up to something a bit more modern. And the reality was that the local store had one of these cards available, so I took it. Because why wouldn't you get the latest tech if you can? Not saying a word. My haters are busy at the moment and I'm having a break. Good on you. Yours, or there's a huge shortage in the UK. Yeah, it is a bit hard. You can change your res via NVIDIA control panel, but it will look odd for you. Yes. Yeah, I'm just going to like I say, I get my monitor. Where are we now? Yeah, almost 3 weeks to today. A little bit, probably maybe 3 years. Yeah, just under a month from today. This month though, later this month. Yes, Krypton's got a few mates waiting for it. Yeah, there's a few people waiting for it. A septic tank of absolute rubbish. Look, to be honest, what you do though is, and I'm sure Sim and anyone else who's got a channel, like you're still getting between 95 and 100% of people who like it, and you get the odd comment, and it's that odd negative comment of someone, a keyboard warrior. That's on the whole, I don't worry about them too much. I just sort of laugh, and sometimes I'll just put a comment like, "Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it" or whatever. But sometimes that one negative comment, even though you get literally hundreds of good comments, you get one bad comment, and human nature is that you tend to focus on that bad comment, which you shouldn't do. I can see, this is one thing I said actually yesterday on my stream, I can see why particularly young people who have grown up with social media and might have YouTube or Instagram or whatever it might be, I can see how from their mental health point of view, how some of the hate brigade out there could really affect them negatively. I think it's, but what can you do? People get behind their keyboards and say stuff that they definitely wouldn't say to your face. But on the whole, my channel's awesome. Like, my viewers are great. I very rarely get negative comments, to be fair. So, yeah. Max says, "Love you, Kiwi." Great. Thank you. In a very platonic way. Shortage everywhere. Yeah, definitely. What do we got here? You're 856 in line at overclockers, yeah. Are you loading many mods into the sim, Kiwi? I've actually tried out quite a few graphic, like scenery up mods and stuff like that, which have been cool. I'm just sort of trying the odd one. I've got the livery super pack that I've installed. I've got a couple of payware ones on there. You guys would have seen Wickham Air Park, which I did a video on a few weeks ago. I was really lucky to be given a copy of that, and that's a cool little scenery mod. I hadn't done much flying in England, so that's cool. And as these different aircraft start coming out, I'll definitely be picking those up. But there's so many good freeware mods out there already. The freeware community, the development community are just so good, I tell you. Any I suggest? Actually going to do a video on it. I'm going to do a video. Look, I started making a list, in fact. Let's have a look. Sydney Harbour Bridge. Because it's so weird. Victor, thank you for your sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If flying into Sydney not seen the right bridge, I've gone and downloaded that. I haven't even looked at it yet, but it looks good in the pictures. Obviously the A320, the fly-by-wire, which I've now just updated to version 3 and already done a huge amount of improvements to the stock standard A320. That's a good one. NeoFly, which I've done a video on, obviously it's an add-on, I suppose, not really a mod. Pushback helper, there's actually a payware one which I haven't looked at, and I've downloaded the freeware one, but I can't comment on it yet because I haven't really tried it, because the pushback in the game's a little bit clunky. There's a whole lot of scenery mods, so if you go to MSFS add-ons, let me just get rid of this, my bookmark bar. Hold on, go on. Flight Sim. I'll show you two sites that you may or may not be aware of, everybody. Let's see. Flight Sim. Okay, let me just get rid of my bookmarks bar because this is my personal thing here. And I don't want you to see my business. There's nothing actually on there that's actually bad, actually. Bookmarks. Boom. There we go. Right. Okay. There's my stream. Hello. How you going? Hello everybody. Okay, so there's this site right here, which is msfsaddons.com. So this is really well laid out, so you can see there's a bunch of different ones in here that I want to try out. This talks about both freeware and payware, and you just drop down so you can see all the different liveries here that are available. I've got that one there actually, that FedEx one for the, I haven't got it for the TBM, I've got it for the Grand Caravan. There's that, so there's that site, so msfsaddons.com, and then msfsaddons.org is the other one. So there we go, there goes Neofly right there, a whole lot of freeware. So if you go to freeware, actually there is another one, there's another site. Let me go and grab the other site. I've got to pull up my bookmarks to see it. Bookmarks, flight sim, bomb, this one, yep, this is it. This site here that I'm about to show you, this is probably my favourite one to find scenery, because it's really well laid out. So you can just go, say you wanted New Zealand scenery. So look, you can break it down by airports, landmarks, stadiums, bridges, blah, blah, blah. But you can just go by country, and look, it's got all the main ones on there. But you can actually just search by country. You drop it down, and if I said New Zealand, for example, boom, there's 16. Go like that. There we go. It's got Napier, which is a city here in New Zealand, Christchurch. It's got the Supreme Court in Wellington for some reason. Victoria Law School. It's got Wellington Airport Enhancement. Hey, that's newish. I've got to see that one. I've got this Auckland one right here. John Murchison actually did a whole lot of scenery for FSX in New Zealand. He's well known for that. But as you can see, depending on what you want, easily find it down here and download it. So it's got this Auckland pack. I'm not a massive fan of it. I obviously appreciate the people who've put in the work on it, but like at a distance, when you're up at sort of you're cruising or whatever, it looks really great, but if you get really close, you can kind of see it looks a bit chunky, but still, people give up their own time to make these, so I really appreciate that. We've got the Sky Tower here, which is in Auckland, but yeah, anyway, so the three sites are addons.com, msfsaddons.com, msfsaddons.org, and then flightsim.to. So those are the three that I go into, and there's heaps of add-ons in there. So it's just a case of going through them. Give myself a like. Ha! Where are we? Yes, hit that like button. There we go. That's how you do it. There's a demonstration. Nice pickup. All right. One more. I'm pumping the competition one more time. I said about 15 minutes ago that I was going to draw it, so one more minute and then I'll do it. The org side is meh, they have bad ethics when it comes to distributing mods. Okay, fair enough. I don't know one way or another. I've had no problems personally. Yay, Tat Napier? Yay even. There you go. Floyd says, I wish I had the skills to build apps. I immediately had the idea of creating drug smuggling add-on on the first flight. Thanks, Kerry. No worries, Floyd. No worries. Anyway. Right. Okay. Last call, and I'm going to draw a winner for the 3-month subscription to OnAir. Well done to Cody, who won the first one. By the way, you can only win it once, so if I redraw and Cody gets it again, I'm going to redraw again, because I think, let's distribute it around. So he may pick him again, because everyone goes back into the draw. So I'm going to just put that disclaimer out there here. I get to make the rules. How far have we got to go? 119 nautical miles, a little way to go on this flight. Let's get on a different view right here, everybody. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm now going to draw, so I'm going up to the widget. And the winner is, drum roll please. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Look, I'm going to get a drum roll because drum roll. Now I'll get into my widget. Okay. Repick win. Here we go. The new winner is, here we go everybody, picking it, and it is, it's 10%, 100%. The winner is, when's this drum roll going to finish? There it is. The winner is Rick McCoy. Congratulations. Oh, then we had crickets. Rick McCoy. From England, in fact. From Warrington in England. Congratulations. You have won 3-month subscription to OnAir. I'll send you the code very, very soon. So congratulations. And thank you to everybody for entering. And thank you for joining the stream. So hang around. That's the 2 codes gone. So if you only came here for the giveaway, and sorry that you didn't win it, but thank you for joining anyway. I'm going to send Rick his code right now. So there you go, everybody. But hey, if you haven't checked out OnAir, go and do it. It is honestly, it is really, really cool. Good fun. I'm just sending Rick's code right now. Get it done, then it's done. You know the old saying. That and don't eat yellow snow. 2 very important sayings to be aware of. There you go. Have I got the right code? I have indeed. Send. There you go, Rick. Done. Congratulations. Well done. And commiserations to everybody who didn't win. Hopefully I can grab some more of those codes in a later stream. There we go. Rick's on here too. Awesome. Just send it to you, Rick. If you just go into OnAir and go and redeem that, and you'll have 3 months. There you go. Into 2021, would you believe? The code will get you through to 2021. Oh, would it? Hold on. What are we in? October, November, December. There we go. Yes. Beautiful. Yeah, not sure about the subscription model. Yeah, I totally get that. So it's one of those things that, you know, that's why there's a whole bunch of different apps available. So some will suit people more than others depending on your own situation. So yeah. How many entries were there? 83 in the end, so that's pretty sweet. There you go, Rick. I've seen that, so you can go and grab it. Yeah, that's nice. But no, once again, thank you to Pascal and the team at OnAir who offered to give me some codes to give away on stream. So yeah, like I say, I fully, you know, for me, I'm only going to promote products or add-ons and stuff that I enjoy using and that sort of thing. So it's really awesome that they'd help me out with my stream and support me with that. So yeah, it's all good. As you know, I've done quite a few OnAir videos, so I do enjoy it personally. It's not like I'm just promoting it because for the hell of it. I just like to reiterate, I do not get paid to promote it. But if they want to do that, I'm open to offers. Just joking, kind of. But no, it's a really good program. So let's talking about OnAir. Let's bring it back up and just see how we're tracking right here. We've now cleared the mountains, and we're heading down to KPDT with our small. Wait, man, I can't believe how low the prices are for these jobs. I assume that's just because I'm on survival mode, right? Let's go to my company, by the way. Let's go to the company dashboard. I have a company value of 1.8k. Massive! We've got a few jobs there. 1 employee, which is myself. Go back into the live operations map. So yeah, now it's going to be fun building up in the survival mode. Slightly different, obviously, than the other modes, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be good. Here we go. Let's leave that as we hit the plains. Well, not really plains. There's still a few hills around. If it was a bit less per month, you'd go for it. Yeah, I mean, I think yeah, like I say, if you can do it month by month, it's certainly, you know, it's a model designed to encourage people probably to do it, you know, over a longer term. But yeah, I totally get it. How do I spend my time in cruise? Well, talking to you guys at the moment, doing videos. But depends. If I'm doing like a long haul flight, like if I'm doing a real long haul flight, then I sometimes will just let it go and do other things when it's right up at, you know, at like cruise altitude for like 7 or 8 hours or something like that. Other than that, if it's like a flight like this, I'm often just surfing YouTube, watching Twitch or whatever, or I'm maybe just recording my own video, so I'm waiting for the interesting things to happen and so I can commentate on those. Often particularly when I'm doing OnAir, I'll have the OnAir manual up, reading through that, just reading detail on that, making sure that I understand all the different components. So, but generally it's YouTube. I'm on YouTube a lot. I spend way too much time on YouTube probably. My wife would tell you that. Slinky says, I did like OnAir, but tried the trial when it was peaking in traffic, so a lot of server downtime, which made me have less time in the air. Probably a lot smoother now, though. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, all these, like FS Economy, by the way, for those FS Economy, for those people that are trying to get into FS Economy, they've just about completed a automatic application system, and once that's completed, they'll reactivate new applications, and people can just join straight away. So, I mean, I looked at the FSC Reporter, which is a Flight Sim Economy newsletter that gets sent out every month, and there was pages and pages and pages of new members. And usually there's like half a page of new members, but there's literally been thousands of new members, and they just got overwhelmed with it. But I think people have been relatively understanding, well, some people have, given that it's a free service that people have volunteered their time with. They've made some changes now, or making changes to make that more automated, so that'll be good. Eon says, been enjoying OnAir quite a bit. I'm on Stratus, pretty close to buying my first real plane. Oh, nice, good on you. Floyd says, for the whole group, I did notice a massive increase in control after dropping my stick sensitivity down to 50%. I was all over the place previously. Yeah, I've got mine even way lower than that, and it's still all over the place. Can I explain a bit more about survival mode? Well, essentially, survival mode puts restrictions on what you can and can't do in the game. It affects a number of different things. I'll just show you. I'll bring it up to show you the main bits. You go to global settings. So what you can't do, this basically stops you from doing some stuff. So you can't instant transport your player. You can't instantly transport employees. Instant cargo and passenger loading. You've got to wait for all the passengers and your cargo to load. Not so much of a big issue for the smaller aircraft, but if you're flying 747, for example, you've got to wait for everyone to get on. You can't automatically unlock the skill tree. So what you can do on the easy modes is you can unlock all these, so you've got access to everything. And I did that for my tutorial series just so I could show people what to do. But you've got to earn all of these, earn the skill point. Oh, I've still got a skill point to distribute. Oh, what's this saying? Unlock jobs with passengers, I've done that. Boarding, I don't care about. No. Loading speeds, I don't care about at the moment because I'm just flying smaller aircraft, but let's get our FBO agreements. So let's save that. So now I can do FBOs. Anyway, so under non-survival mode, you can unlock the entire skill tree. Employees rest, you can disable them because at the moment, your employee, when they start flying on a day, they then have a 14-hour shift. They can fly 9 hours within that 14-hour shift. But at the end of that 14-hour shift, they must rest for 8 hours before they can fly again. You can disable that so you can fly them around the clock on the other modes. Don't force time in sim. So that's forcing the actual time that you're working with. You can adjust the UTC on here, but you can just decide, adjust the time in your simulator to whatever you want. So with unsurvival mode, you don't. You can check ride. You don't get to change the difficulty of the check rides and the aircraft renting time, so you've got no control over that. And you can't pump up your job's pay bonus, so you've got to, whatever you get paid, you get paid. So so that's what it does. It just makes it harder, essentially. Jenna says, Kiwi, have you tried self-loading cargo? That's a fun one, especially when you need something to do in cruise. I haven't done that. No, maybe I need to. I used to use Air Hauler 2 on Prepared 3D, but my PC struggled with the sim. I like the look of OnAir, so I'll try it out and most probably get 3 months sub. Good on you. Yeah, I did. I played a lot of Air Hauler in the past. I did a whole lot of videos on X-Plane for Air Hauler 2. And it sounds like the Slopey's looking to put something together for Flight Sim 2020 also. So, watch out for that. Giveaways already happened? Yes, it has. Sorry, just got here. Yeah, let me just edit that way. Edit my thing. I'll just... I'll just delete that, update my thingy. That's a good point. Yeah, sorry, I've done 2 giveaways already. So, yeah. Krypton Surfer says, I love Air Hauler 2, FSX and Expert playing them and don't want to buy it again for... Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So that's good. Hold on a minute here. We've got an explosion. What's going on here? Matt4242 donated $10 through Super Chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the nice comment. Great channel. Thank you. You guys hold on to your money. You do not have to give it to me. If you really want to, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. It will go straight into my sim, buying my monitor, doing all that sort of stuff. So thank you. I do appreciate it. But please hold on to your money. Keep it to yourself. Maybe go and sub to OnAir instead. But if you're really desperate to do it, then using Super Chat is a good way to do it. So thank you so much, Matt4242. That's really well appreciated. Thank you so much. Sim says, Krypton Surfer loves the Air Hauler 2. Bought it for FSX and Explain Live. Oh, I just already said that. But you don't want to buy it again. Yeah, that's the thing. Hopefully they do a deal if you have got the others. Because I'm exactly the same as you, Sim. I've got both the versions. 6x9 says, I'm on last day of OnAir trial today, but given I only fly on weekends, not sure on the sub. However, I figure 6 months is a sweet spot for value versus commitment. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Tim says, hey Mace, how did you get the flight details banner on your stream? We've covered this off earlier, but quick one. It's called Fly Live. Look it up. Here it is right here. And I've just put the graphics behind it and the text and all that, but that will drive all the detail on there. So yeah, you can easily add it. Just look up Fly Live and it's really easy. Alan says, hey Kiwi, hey Alan, welcome back. Good to see you again. Greetings again from the UK. By the way, I've encountered the same issue that you had with NeoFly. Yes, smaller airports. It's a known bug. It's a known bug, by the way. And the developer put a note on the Discord the other day to say, hey, we're working on it. Apparently there's an update tomorrow, I think it is. So look out for that. Darren says, do you know if they'll release something like OnAir in-game? I highly doubt it. Haven't heard anything. Maybe your knowledge you might know. No. Generally, no, I don't think they will, is the end answer. And I think, I've been thinking about it, and while it kind of would be cool to have a career mode inbuilt, I think leaving it to third-party developers gives it just a bit more scope for variety. Having one, it would be kind of cool having at least some sort of maybe objective-based career mode built in. It would kind of make sense in a way, and they kind of got it with that, like, you know how you've got your points and like your hours logged and stuff, very, very basic. It's not really a career mode, but yeah, I think they, particularly with this, essentially what they've said is they've developed a platform for others to, put add-ons into it, basically. So, yeah, so we'll have to see, though. You never know. They might do it. Dogan, 618, that's what I did. I'm trying to recruit my friends, but it's not easy. There you go. What's that say? Did I miss something there? 619 says... Did I miss something earlier, did I? Do you get a recruit a friend thing, do you? Not too sure. Anyway, there you go. We've got our big farm things down there. I assume these big round sprinklers that go round and round and make those green patches and they grow stuff on it, I assume. Cheers for the detailed answer. No problem at all. No problem. I don't know if it was that detailed, to be honest. But yeah, so far, like I say, I'm really happy with Flight Sim. There's a couple of issues, particularly with joystick. If they fix that, then I'm pretty satisfied. But obviously, they're going to look to add, the third-party add-on developers are going to add some really great airliners and stuff like that. So I'll get into that. But the the fly-by-wire. I'll do a video on that, actually. It's been a while since I've got into the airliners. I've pretty much exclusively flown the GA aircraft here on Flight Sim. So we'll look to get into those because I do enjoy flying the Big Tin. I find it really challenging just going through all the procedures and all that sort of stuff because I haven't done a lot of it. So we'll continue to look at that once it's available. All right. Okay, so we've got 147 knots, 82 nautical miles, so not a heck of a lot of distance to go. It's definitely flattened out once we got over the mountains back there, that's for sure. Eon says, I may be fully addicted to MSFS. Too bad on some of the new crashes. I had to move my OnAir home base because it was in Alaska, one of the areas that crashes. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the latest update, I think the Japan update's caused some crashes. I am not opening the VFR map based on what people have told me. Sim says, can we get 100 likes? He's personal cheerleader. Right there. Appreciate it. Thank you. How are we looking? How many we got? If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. Darren says, well, it was more detailed answer compared to you just saying no, they don't. Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, nice. It's so once I complete this flight, that will be the live stream, everybody. Just a bit of a heads up. So 9:30 here in New Zealand. 9:30 in the morning, Saturday morning. We're the first country from a time perspective around the world. So you know, sucks to be you guys, I suppose. I can tell you Saturday morning's pretty good. So you've got something good to look forward to. It's a nice sunny day, but yeah, obviously that might not be the same for you. But once I've done this and it's out and about, I've got to go and trim my hedge. So my life is interesting, there's no doubt about it, and mow the lawns because it's well into spring here and everything's growing like crazy. And being a responsible homeowner, I've got to look after it. I'd rather be flying though. My wife has commented on the amount of time that I've spent in my computer room since Microsoft Flight Simulator has launched. And so, yeah, I've got to make sure you do the family thing, definitely, which I definitely want to do. Because otherwise, I would be stuck in this cave 24/7 if I could. See you, Don. Have a good one. No, we've got Friday night to look forward to. Now you've got to wait another week for that. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Start wet at 9:30 p.m. But then this is England. 21:30 in Portugal. Trim my hedge. Almost sound like you. Too much information. It was not a euphemism. It was definitely, I've literally got a hedge. I've got to trim it. It's growing like crazy. Good old England. Yes. Lawnmower integration. Well, the good news is that you've got a decently long flight. You can sort of get it all set up, get up to cruise altitude, and then, you know, how about we get inside the cockpit? You can, you know, get to cruise altitude, then go away, do a few things. But, yeah, with the GA flying that I'm doing, particularly with OnAir and all the different ones, you know, you're usually relatively short flights. Although OnAir, obviously, you can fly the big tin too. I'm looking forward to really building this career mode, actually, and getting right up to the bigger aircraft. That'll be pretty cool. Good old England, eh? We've got a few from England on here at the moment. Hey Rick, if you are still on, can you just confirm that that code was all good? Worked perfectly? Hopefully it did. I'm sure it would have. Illicit cargo for OnAir, Dugan asks. What's your take on possible legal activities in Microsoft Flight Simulator with OnAir? I don't know, does it have it already? Let's have a look. It does on, let's have a look. Let's go to the airport we're in. I don't know, they could easily add it. There's goods, medical, dangerous material. Don't seem to have any. I don't know, yeah, why not? Add them in. It's all part of it. Add it in there. Add the realism. I've already seen people doing drug runs to some Mexico and places like that. It seems to be the Grand Caravan seems to be a favourite for drug runners at the moment. Darren says, okay, do you do other things around the house? Have you ever forgot you had a flight going in? Yes. Well, actually, anyone who's flights, because if you've in flight sim, it probably does it on here too, but in FSX I should say, what used to happen is like I've done it before quite a few times where I set up a flight all in the GPS and in the FMS or whatever, FMC, whatever I'm using at the time. Usually it was in the GPS. And I would go away for a few hours, forget about it, come back, and I've been circling around the airport for like 3 hours because it just circles around the top of the airport. So here's a 737, default 737 or whatever it might be, circling around the airport at 35,000 feet. And of course I used to have the fuel set to unlimited. Even though you'd set your fuel load and everything properly, I still set it to unlimited because, like, I remember the 737-800, before I realised you could amend the config file, it would burn fuel really quickly, and so you'd run out on short flights and stuff. So yeah, come back and flying round around the airport at 35,000 feet. Anyway, confirmed. Great, thanks Rick. Awesome, good stuff. Congrats, by the way. What do I think the 1,500 kilograms of magazines are? Well, put it this way. If you open up to the centre of the magazine, it could be a really enjoyable experience. It's a calendar, of course. You know, like it's a truck magazine with a calendar. A planner. Year planner. That's what I mean, of course. Air Force Proud 95, cough. He's good, by the way. He is funny. I enjoy watching his videos. Dogan. I hope I pronounced that correctly, by the way. Welcome, and thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. I just realised 10 minutes behind the stream. Oh, good on you. Yeah, sometimes you can hit pause on it and then forget. That can happen, definitely. We're looking 64 nautical miles. The quality is, I think, on the stream is decent enough, I think, just looking. It's not nowhere near as, it's not quite as sharp as looking at it through my monitor, obviously, or on OBS, but I find on YouTube you do lose just a touch of quality, but I think it's completely fine. What do you guys reckon? Seems to be pretty good. It's one of those things you can chase hardcore. Where will we go now? How about over the top? Here we go. Hope you guys don't get sick. We already looked at that side. Let's look at this side. He's great. Yeah, he is good. Where are we flying to or from? I have no idea where we could be flying to. Alan? If only I had a banner at the top showing where we were flying to and from. Just joking, mate. Just joking. We're flying from Penticton as CYYF. Yeah, that's, no, to be fair, so, you know, you might not know where we're going. What's the name of the place we're going? I've forgotten. I don't even know. I've got no idea. Live operations map. Never mind. I've forgotten the actual name of the destination airport. C. What was it again? KP. I'm glad you took it the right way, Alan. Hold on. Where are we going? Hold on. What am I doing? KPSC. Shout out if you know where it is before I get to it. Oh, hold on. Where are we actually flying to? KPSC. That is Tri-Cities. There we go. Is that where I'm actually flying to? No, KPDT. Ha! I've got the wrong name up in the track, everybody. Who didn't pick that up on? Or have I got it? Come on. Here I was hassling you, Alan, and I didn't even have it right myself. Okay, we've decided not to go to KPSC anymore, everybody. We're now going to KPDT. Oh, you're going to get quality, right? Yeah. Well, now we've got 93 nautical miles to go. Oh. Oh, absolute professional, everybody. Oh, Alan, I take everything back I said. Ignore the overlay. It will not give you the information you need. Yeah. Oh, so, hey, very good question. Let's go back to this question. Alan, Mr. Star, where are we flying to? That's a really good question, actually. We're flying to KPDT. Tri-Cities. We're not flying to CYYF. Sorry, to the other place. Oh, shocker. What is survival mode for us newcomers? I'm not going to go through it all again, but to cut a long story short, it makes it harder and it reduces the options you have. So let me just do a very, very quick overview, just for your benefit, because all this stuff here is disabled, so you can't instantly transport people. Realism settings are set to real and realistic. You can't increase your job pay bonus. So it just makes things harder, basically. So, yeah, that's it. In a nutshell, that's what it does. Early in the stream, you showed a FedEx livery on a caravan, I think. Where did that livery come from? Yeah, that was actually on the TBM that I showed it. I got that from... that's in one of those sites that I showed earlier. Let's have a look here. Liveries for... Let me find that. Liveries. Man, I can't believe I mucked up that bloody thing there. What an absolute shocker. I'm not surprised that I do that. Cessna... Let's have a look here. Is it on this one? There are a heap of ones for the Grand Caravan, but oh, that's right, I've got to download the Sounds Air one. I think I've done that. It can't be on that side. I think it was on MSFS add-ons .org. I'm almost certain that it was on that, by the way. Just anyway, have a look at that. MSFS add-ons.org, I'm pretty sure I got that one from. If it's not on that, it's on MSFS add-ons.com. One of those two. Alan says, I'm flying to and I've been at the 6 weeks, so it takes me 4 hours to get the bloody plane started. Nice. Lucky ass, yeah, definitely. Alien stream, yep, so I've covered that off. Krypton says, Richard Phillips, the plane is going to get hijacked. Dang, now I need to change my FMC. Wonder how it would be to run a virtual airline with half your subscribers on Thunder server. It would basically be DHL. Yeah, exactly. We should definitely do that. We should definitely do that. I've actually got nameplates turned off. Let's throw them on just in case someone... on. Try and save. Go back. Resume. There we go. Just in case people are looking to join in and stuff like that, we can see them. I've got a few people around the place here at the moment. Right here. What a shocker, everybody. What an absolute shocker. What I might do, everybody, is I'm just going to go quickly to the toilet and make myself a coffee. And I'll join you back very, very soon. Maybe I could clear my head and not keep making all these mistakes. Anyway, join you very soon. I'll be back in a second. I am back, everybody. And here goes a serious shout out to Nespresso. If you want to sponsor the stream, I'm in. I'm in. I couldn't do without my Nespresso. This plane has a toilet. Yeah, it does actually. It's like the TARDIS, this plane actually. It's surprisingly spacious on the inside. Not the Spain Brothers. Only if a window opens, yeah, pretty much. Excuse me. Yes, that's right. Yeah, make money moving cargo. That's right, and passengers. You can do a whole lot of things on OnAir. So in your company here, you can hire employees to go and fly flights on your behalf. You can open an FBO. On your larger flights, you need flight attendants. So you can hire mechanics to do repairs. You can do a bunch of different things. Yeah, it's sort of like an economic simulator, as well as a flying sort of cargo and passenger flying sort of thing. So yeah, it's definitely quite a bit of depth to it actually. It's really good. Orange Cactus says if you call that taller. Yeah. Darren says, okay, go away for 5 minutes. Why the hell is there mention of coffee and a toilet on this plane? Clinton, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome. Captain, who needs a toilet? The Skylane, you can open the door. Oh, yes, Zach bombs away. Thank you, Kevos. Imagine Nespresso sponsors. That'd be good. I'd take them. That'd be awesome. Is there a way on air to search for jobs going between two specific airports, or can you only search from an airport to an airport? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's troubleshoot. Okay, find jobs. Well, you can certainly say from an airport. So let's say it's from Kelowna, CYLW. Say we're looking for one from Kelowna to Vancouver, CYVR. Yeah, I don't know if you can actually. The only way you could probably do it is by, if you knew approximately the distance, you could do it, but then you're still going to get airports. Yeah, I'm not too sure if you can specifically do that. If someone else knows if you can, let me know. Oh, actually, the one way you could do it is you go so let's say you wanted between Kelowna and KDW. So you could either you could put Kelowna in here, and then go from Kelowna and go search and have a look through and find it, and then you could go to Kelowna. Oh no, to specific airport. There it is, right there. What an idiot! What an idiot! There we go. You can do it. There's nothing. What an idiot! As you choose for there, Orange Cactus. You answered it. Yeah. Have I heard of Neofly? I don't know. I'm not too sure if I've heard of that one. I'm not too sure. I'm being sarcastic. Yes, I did a video on it 2 days ago. Yes, I have heard of it. Definitely. Yep, it's a lot of fun. Sorry, I was being a dick. Yeah, look, so yeah, you can search between specific airports. What an idiot I am. How easy was that? Boom, right there, specific airport. Easy as that. If you want to fly between Kelowna and Vancouver, it ain't happening, everybody, right now. Not for me, at least. In the drop down, there we go. I just watched his first look at Neoflight. The landings are bugged to bits. Only on small airports, and it's been fixed. It's free, yeah. It's not an on-air replacement. No, it is definitely different. What's this program called? It's called OnAir. How much is OnAir? It depends. There's different ranges of prices. OnAir company. Basically, the longer you subscribe for, the cheaper it is per month. That is. Okay, so if you subscribe for 1 month, it's £7.56. So that's, I don't know what that transfer. That works out to be about $14 New Zealand. So it's probably about $9 US, somewhere like that. So that's $9 for 1 month. But if you go for 24 months, it's 47. So you divide that by 24. What's that about? That's basically £2 a month, which is what, for like $3 US, something like that. So yeah, for the longer time you subscribe for, the less per month it is, if that makes sense. Okay, we've got to start thinking about setting up for our descent here, everybody. How we're looking for our 61 nautical miles. Okay. 24 annually, there you go. Yeah, I think if you're definitely going to play it for over the long term, then yeah, it's a couple of pounds a month, pretty decent for what you get. I think it's absolutely worth it. But then again, different things are worth different things to different people, so it always comes down to personal choice. So, I think it's definitely, for what the guys have put together and they're continually developing and upgrading it, it's, I think it's good value for sure. Okay, so CPDT, let's see if we can grab that on here. I'd like to be able to get a, I'd like to just get an ATIS. I could probably just look up the ATIS and go from there, but I don't think it's on here yet. There's so many airports around here. Oh, Tri-Cities. Maybe we could get that one. Okay, let's hold off in the meantime. Ah, yes. Love gigabit internet. What is... Yes. Okay. Well, it's been fun, everybody. Gotta say, it's been fun. It's been, as usual, terrible flying for much of it. But I'll just jump in and just go for it. Who cares, Like particularly, for this sort of aircraft, and this is one thing that FS doesn't have is like good manuals for aircraft. But generally, if I'm flying a brand new aircraft, I'll get into the manual, just make sure I understand the basic procedures. And of course, they do have the checklist up the top there where you can, go through it. But they're very, very basic. But you should learn, what you should have it on, when you got the cowl flaps, when you're doing everything. Your sort of speed you're aiming for, your engine. Your RPM, all that sort of stuff, your manifold pressure. It's always good to know that so you stay within the limits. As a general rule, just stay in the green. It's always good. As long as you're in the green, you're good. Let's just monitor this. Yeah, all good right here. Oh, look, our fuel. We're going to get slammed on fuel, I think. Oh no, left, right. Actually, I keep forgetting. This has got one of those... Mace. Let's there we go. I keep forgetting to do that, so that would affect the balance quite a bit. You've always got to, this is similar to the Tomahawk, the Piper Tomahawk, where you've actually got to go ahead and Boo Andre, thank you for your follow on Twitch, appreciate it. I haven't done much streaming on Twitch, by the way. Generally stream on YouTube, but yeah, the crossfeed tanks, it hasn't got a crossfeed, so you've got to keep swapping the tanks, similar to the Piper Tomahawk actually. Keep forgetting. Similar to the landing gear in this plane. Always forget to put that up after I've been flying the Cessna a lot. But what I will do, just one thing I wanted to tell everybody is that this time every week I'm trying to make this the time that I'll be streaming as much as I can, depending on what's happening in real life. But at least once a week I want to be able to get a stream, a couple hours of streaming together, and this time seems to work pretty well around the world, and it's good for me first thing in the morning, so we'll probably look to continue this if we can, and I'll do some impromptu streams, like I did one last night my time, just because I had some time to do it, and I'm also going to throw in the odd stream where I'll just play completely random games, just the odd one here and there. It might be like, some baseball or basketball, or it might be just a completely different game that's not a flight simulation game. So we'll do those from time to time just for a bit of a laugh. And in between, I look to pump out, ideally at the moment I'm looking to do, 3 or 4 videos a week. I can't do them daily. I just don't have the time to do that at the moment, just with all the real world commitments. But I look to put out at least, 2 or 3, 2 minimum, but usually 3 or 4 a week. So I'll just look to continue to get those out as much as possible too. So I appreciate your continued support with all those. Any ideas that you've got, make sure you throw them in the comments and all that sort of stuff. Darren says, seatbelts on, drink the coffee, shut the toilet door, duty free now, no longer available. No, correct. Oh, this definitely looks like fun. Yes, it definitely is. Is there a seatbelt sign in this thing? I doubt it. No. We don't need cabin heat. What's the temperature here at the moment? 15 degrees at 7,500 feet. That's warm, man. Which is that 59 degrees Fahrenheit? That doesn't seem right. Is that right? Could be. I don't know Fahrenheit that well. Okay, how we're looking? We're 47 nautical miles away. We can start thinking about descending soon. I'd love to be able to just get the ATIS up so I know what my approach is going to look like. I could do way better pre-preparation this, but hey, let's just do it on the fly because that's what we do. We're still not getting. There's so many little strips around here that. Okay, we still haven't got it up on here. Probably have to wait until we get to about 30. Oh, temp in the cabin is... Oh, this is temperature in the cabin, is it? So that's outside air temperature. What is 59 degrees Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit to Celsius. Seems like it could be in the teens. 15, there we go. 59, so that's outside air temperature. Okay, we just resolved that. A few people out there flying. Don't know if that's any of you guys. Let's get our map out here, our OnAir map, because there we go. Oh, actually, airport data. Oh, hold on, I know what we've got. Hold on. METAR, here we go. Boom. Okay, so that's the nearest METAR. What's it saying? There's nothing. There is no wind. Okay. Well, that's the nearest METAR by the looks of it. Yep. So we're using this METAR with no wind whatsoever. Why is it showing no wind? Is that correct? Does it say 29902? Why is that doing that? Come on. Oh, stop. Oh, it's moving because I'm moving. How do I stop myself moving? I know 350 at 3. 350 at 3 is what it is. So I'm going to have to... Airport is... so this looks like the main runways. 350 at 3. So 3.4 is really the runway they'll want to be on. It's one of the shorter runways. If not, I'll be on 2.9. So there's probably a couple of tar seal runways here without looking at the map. But nonetheless, I'm going to have to go down and backtrack. So how do you stop following your... I don't think you can stop following your plane on here. No. METAR. Oh, follow aircraft. There we go. Okay. So 350 at 3, so it's coming from a northerly direction. 3015 for the altimeter. Okay. So I zoom in here. There we go. Okay, this gives us a good... Okay, so it's got sort of a... That runway there. 350 is coming slightly off here. So I could actually come into runway 27 there, would be okay. Particularly with this, with the wind being so light. Or I come right down here and onto this runway here. That would be the safer option. I don't know, I could just come into this cross runway. Why not? Risk it. Let's just risk it, because, you know, taking risk when you fly, that's what it's all about. That's what your instructors tell you. If in doubt, risk it. That's good advice. Do not follow that advice, by the way. Hi mate, there is a new mod pack available for this plane that fixes some of the stuff on the GPS and redoes the fuel burn and stuff. Oh good, I'll have to download that. Okay, last potential dumb question. How does OnAir know that you successfully completed a run? Because it's using this, this client here is connected to the simulator through here. See how I've got start tracking? So as soon as I land at the airport and I shut down my engine, it then stops the client from recording the flight, and if you've met the conditions, it says yes, you've completed it successfully. So it's talking to the sim all the time, basically. So it's tracking this. So that's basically it. Sim says, hey guys, just 12 more likes, and there we go. Come on, my personal cheer squad's getting into it. Go and support him. Go on, it's his birthday this year. It is. Oh, Alan. Thank you so much. £2 from Alan. That's about 700 New Zealand dollars. Just joking. Great to see a YouTuber just enjoys a ride. Yes, but that's what it's all about. I try to fly accurately when I can. I'll just put that out there. But often I fail at that. But I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much, Alan. That's really, really nice of you. Once again, you don't have to donate, but it is really appreciated. So thank you. But use it to go and buy an OnAir subscription instead, maybe. Or an Espresso, who are going to be my future sponsors, hopefully. But thanks, Alan. Yeah, I do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Definitely getting on streams with all you guys. It's really good fun. And we've had 100 odd people for most of the stream, which has been really awesome. Yeah. But this YouTuber said I was supposed to risk it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. I know what I'm talking about. Many thanks. No problem at all. Can you fire the guns in this aircraft? Yeah, but I left them back at the airport in a suitcase, in a trumpet-shaped suitcase. Or 1/10 of a pint in the UK. Oh, thanks, Alan. Thanks so much. You've obviously been on a few of the streams. I appreciate your support. Not coffee again. I was there to drink it up. I'm the pilot. I've got special privileges. Would it be like wrong if you're flying as a, the pilot and commander say, the reason I'm drinking the coffee is to try to get rid of this hangover? I'm not sure passengers would appreciate that. Let's start to descend, everybody. Okay, so what is the... hold on, let's just have a look at the elevation here. Toggle airport data. Elevation's 1497, so 1500. So we want to get down to about 1500. 3,000 feet is where I'd like to get down to. Gives me a bit of room for a 1500 right there. Let's get the vertical speed. Let's get about 600 would be good. We'll pull back the throttle. We're not going all that fast, are we? We are descending though. Maybe a little bit faster than that. Boom. There we go. We can always bleed off some altitude/speed closer. Well, dang, there you go. You must drink that cheap beer there. Bottle to the throttle doesn't start countdown if you don't stop drinking. There we go. Yeah, exactly. You must live in London. Oh, what a laugh. What a laugh, you guys. Oh, what's going on here, you guys? Krypton Surfer, US $10. This donation was provided by Nespresso. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, I really appreciate it, but honestly, guys, you don't have to. Just keep it to yourself. Or donate it to me for coffee. Whatever. It's up to you. But thanks, Krypton. You've been following a few streams, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That was really nice. Ace goes, Beechcraft Bazinga, nice. The Orange Cactus says, how much longer are you planning on streaming? I'm just going to land this and then the stream is going to be done and dusted. As I mentioned before, I've got to go and cut the hedge. And no, it's not a euphemism, as someone said earlier. I do actually have to cut the hedge and mow the lawns. What's going on here? Tony ML88, $4.99 through Super Chat. Thank you very much. Says, is that the modded beach? It's not, but I've been told about it. This is like the flight before this was the very first time I've flown this aircraft, so I will go and download that actually. Looking forward to it. But hey, thank you so much for the support. That is so fantastic. Thank you. Darren. Coffee! Yes. He's getting triggered on the coffee. Cesar's back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And thanks for the sub before. You left before I could shout you out. Thank you. Okay, team, let's just check out our progress right here on our OnAir tracker, because I'm not going to open the VFR map, so this is my map instead. Oh, hold on, follow aircraft, turn that off. Hold on, let's just check that the meter hasn't changed. Yeah, 350 at 3. It's light enough for me to skirt that 27 runway right there. Coming right there. There we go. We'll just head in this direction. Once we get to the airport, we'll look to put ourselves in the position. What are we looking at? 5,500, 24 nautical miles to go. That's good. We only need to go another 2,500 feet to get there. 130 knots currently at the moment. Some nice scenery right here. So I'm going to have to offline. I'm going to have to go and look to start heading back to my home base. Back up at Kelowna. I will pick up the Orbix. Get that arrow out of the road. People have said when they see the arrow in my videos, when I leave it up by mistake, they move their mouse because they think that it's theirs. So apologies if I do that. But yeah, I'm going to pick up the Kelowna scenery by Orbix and get that loaded in this weekend, and that way that can be my home base. I'll look to set up an FBO and all that stuff in the future there for this. It's Friday night equals no coffee, just pints. Yes, exactly. Get into it. Get into it. It is what Friday nights are all about, and Saturday and Sunday, and sometimes Monday through Thursdays also. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, let's have a look here. What are we up to? And lunchtimes, yes. Yes, don't forget lunchtimes. They're a really good time to have a quiet beer. The only problem is that when you do it at lunchtimes, then no work happens after that. Okay, 4,100 feet, so we're just going to hit about 1,500 feet above ground level is what we're looking for. And then what we're going to look to do is just join probably right base for runway 27 is probably the way to go, everybody. This is nice looking scenery. So the thing is like to have this sort of scenery in X-Plane. I love X-Plane, by the way. I haven't downloaded it onto my new computer. But I will. But you know, obviously to get ortho, the great thing about Flight Sim is that just that drive space that ortho takes up. For me to have complete coverage of the world, I'd literally need a supercomputer from NASA with storage, you know, massive storage space to bloody keep it all. But you know, to be able to just stream the satellite imagery like this is just so good. Oh, look at this. We've got windows going on over here, team. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at those. Whoa, there's a lot. Wow, that is cool. Where's my plane gone? Here it is. Alright, we're starting to get close, everybody. Just 17 nautical miles to go. Let's get back in the cockpit and start thinking about what we're doing. Getting down to 3,000 feet. So it gives us, we're 500 feet above, you know, without doing some research, I assume circuit level is probably either 1,000 AGL or 800 AGL. Generally the other two that they are, sometimes a little bit more. And so I'm just going to go for 1,500. That gives me a bit of space to maneuver when we get close. Alan's saying I'm currently 20 nautical miles out of London City AP on my 7th beer with the missus and a kid tucked in bed and nicely out of the way. Do I win it? You won. Yeah, you get 25% off your next pint, which then makes it 80 American dollars or whatever it is in London. Yeah, I say semi. Yeah, just say I want the Sim UK discount. His word is his bond. He's good for it. Why have I gone to 1,500 on here? That should be... Come on, mate, sort your life out, mate. Did I bump that? Let's go 2,500. It's good. Let's go there. That's pretty much circuit height, everybody. So I've changed my mind. I'm not doing 1500 AGL anymore. I'm going to 1000 AGL. I'm way early on that, by the way, but hey, let's just fly nice and low all the way in. Let's test out this aircraft. People know me. Exactly. Pint Eagles, get the checkbook out, yeah. You got to put a pint on hire purchase. Okay, I'm just kind of hoping there's no scenery above circuit height here on the way in. That's a slight miscalculation, but really that just goes with the theme of the stream. So let's just go with it. We'll come in nice and flat. Let's just check out our... Yeah, the aircraft's starting to say, oi, give me some power, boys. Let's do it. Get above the nose. How we're looking over here, I think we can probably... What are we? 2,500 really at this. We want full mixtures, fine there. We'll get the full revs up later. Okay, we're fine there. This is not good approach right here. One day I will do a actual proper flight where I'll follow proper procedures, use charts and everything. But it is a lot of fun just ignoring all the rules too. There's a lot to be said for that. Where can I find 8 more viewers to hit that like 100 likes? Can it be done? Come on, we can do it. Why the Cessna Caravan is banned from OnAir? I don't think it's banned from OnAir. I think there's just like certain versions of it they are. I'm pretty sure it's not banned. Let's have a look. Let's test out that theory. World. Aircraft at airports. Let's go to a big airport. Cessna, no, can't see it. Hold on. Actually, there's a way of looking aircraft view. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, I can't see it on there actually. Maybe you're right. Has it been? Oh, right, there we go. Someone KJFK. Hold on. KJFK. Yeah, 2. Yeah, I thought certain types had been removed. That's what I had thought. Oh, what am I doing? I'm looking. I need to be looking at aircraft. Aircraft at airports. KJFK. I'm pretty sure it's still in there. I'm going to spend all day looking for it. I can't find one. Oh, page 1 of 3. There we go. It's in there. Okay, so it hasn't been banned. That's good. I'm glad we established that. Flying caravan right now and on air. There we go. 4 more needed. Come on, guys. I tried to air flights, not let me. Okay, QA, so on a serious note, advice for hitting the center line. I'm horrible at it. I did watch my landing challenge compilation. Terrible. What's the secret? The secret to good landings is all in the setup. So you want to set up nice and early. You want to have your trim right. So therefore, you could essentially have your approach path coming in. And I'm talking about GA aircraft specifically here. But you have it trimmed that you could pretty much take your hand off the joystick and it will continue that path down into the airport. So that's the first thing. You set up early, set up well so the aircraft's nicely balanced. You've got that good pitch and angle coming in, and that's going to help you a lot. In terms of staying on the center line, it's all about understanding what's happening around you. So if you've got a crosswind, for example, hold on, excuse me for 2 seconds. It's understanding what the impacts of your environment on the aircraft. If you've got a crosswind, hold on, we'll get there in a minute, team. A crosswind, you're flying into an aircraft, your nose, say you've got a direct crosswind coming from your right hand side, your starboard side, then your nose will be pointed into the wind, but the direction and the track of your aircraft will be straight on the center line. So if you try to have your nose straight down the runway and you've got a crosswind, it's going to push you off to the left. That's the issue. So you've got to understand the forces. So what you do is you actually crab into the runway, and so you'll be pointed out over to say 2 o'clock, but your actual track across the ground will be right directly down the center line. And then as you come across the threshold, you pull off your power and then use your left rudder just to straighten the nose and then land like that. So it just comes with practice, understanding what the aircraft, how the aircraft is going to react to the weather conditions around you. That's probably the big one. If you've got completely fine conditions and stuff like that, then it could just be an accuracy thing where you just got to sort of line it up. Now, knowing that obviously at the moment there is sensitivity issues that aren't helping people, so you know, once they fix that, it could be a lot easier. But yeah, it's an ongoing challenge. Even for the most experienced pilots, it can be an issue. Oh, there goes my runway way over there, by the way. I'm just giving it a bit of a wide berth. But I would say set up early is the key, and then make sure you understand what's, you know, what sort of environmental things are going to impact your approach. And once you understand those, then obviously you can adjust as you go. Anyway, that's my very average amateur explanation. Someone create another 4 accounts. £2, 2 likes, 100. Nice. 100 likes. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sim UK. You're taking back your like. Thank you. Can't plane into wind for landing. Yeah, you got to land into the wind as the first thing. And these GA aircraft, jets can get away with landing with a very slight tailwind, but yeah, GA, you don't want to be doing that. Okay, I put it back. No, I lied. Hello, I've been watching your videos. This is Raoul. Really nice tutorials. I wish I had time to do trips on OnAir. It's very time consuming. Yeah, Flight Sim's a bit like that, but I do appreciate you watching. Thanks for your support, Raoul. I'll join you. Okay, I give in. How's Samantha, Darren Stevens? Here we go. I don't know what you're talking about. Funnily, I have no sensitivity issues so far in the sim. Well, that's good for you because I wish I didn't. Thanks, bud. I'll keep that in mind and do a few practice loops. Yeah, run circuits round and round and round. Practice with the wind off for a start, so you just get the feel for it. But you're pretty much on a single piston aircraft. You are essentially stalling it on the runway. Just as you flare, and as you just a few feet above the runway, you're almost stalling the aircraft, really, in the perfect world. There's my runway over there, everybody. We've got a nice wide berth. But yeah, it's just practice. It's just practice. So if we look at what the wind's doing for me down here, it's going to be it's actually a decent wind here at the moment. Hold on, that's different to what the METAR said. Hold on, is OnAir METAR not the... Hold on, we better check the METAR in game here. Hold on, let's quickly just check. Here is airport. Let's just quickly check this, because I'm expecting... Wind 137. Okay, that changes things. 137, I can... 27's not going to work then. Hold on. Let's just keep floating around here and just quickly figure out what runway is going to be better for us here, everybody. That changes everything. I actually need to fly and land one of these runways. Okay. Last minute. So this METAR in OnAir does not match what I've got in the sim. Okay, that's something to be aware of, everybody. So let's just it's all right. We are going to adjust on the fly. Do you like the pun? It's as good as I've got, everybody. Well, so we're going to fly right hand downwind for one runway. What runway did we say it was? It'll be runway 11. Okay, let's just extend there, and then we can do a proper circuit then, kind of. This is not the proper joining procedure, but let's just go with it. You'll hear that a lot on my stream. I thought it was strange. Lucky I checked down there, because that would not have been awesome. So I'm going to be landing pretty much directly into... Hold on. 148. Why is it showing the wind coming off that angle there? Yeah, 090 I'm going to come into. That's going to be fine. Why is this showing here in my current direction that the wind's coming from there? Let me just quickly reassess here, everybody. I assume this is northerly. This is oriented in a northern So we've got runway 07, that must be, and that's runway 11 down there. Okay, I'd really want to go 11. I'm going to come up for this angled runway then. I'm going to have to come around here and go up here and then fly into runway 11 is a better runway for me. Or 16, is that runway 16? I can't see there might be a grass runway in here I can't see. But on the angle down there is probably the best in terms of the wind. We're going to get into the wind, so let's do that. It's alright, we can make it up as we go, everybody. To a certain degree. Let's just jump outside the aircraft here. Let's get rid of the air. There we go. Yeah, so there's the cross runway there. I can see it on the angle. You might not quite be able to see it. You can see the lights on the main runway. That's 07. We're going to go into 11, which is the diagonal runway. So let's just do that. We feel very low. Husband name Bewitched. Well, sorry, I'm not up with the play. Nice. The twisted. I'm waiting the Bravo throttles. Yeah, they look pretty cool actually. Is anything free to use instead of OnAir? Well, you could check out something like NeoFly, which I featured on my channel a couple of days ago. It's a lot more simpler version of this, but it's a lot of fun. How am I looking above ground level? Is it giving me it? Hold on. I thought there was an issue. Is it giving me the radar altitude at all in here? No. I feel very low. Honeycomb is terrific. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting that. Neo Flight is free. There we go. Tony's all over it. I'm definitely wide here, everybody. I'm going to set up pretty late for this approach because I'm so just want to get this view outside my right wing. There we go. I am way wide. That's cool. Gives me plenty of time to set up. Let's zoom in just a touch there. It's alright, we're in flap range, so we can bang on a flap whenever we like. Let's do it now. Okay, right, we're in a good position here. RPM right up. Boom, boom, boom. Landing lights are on. Landing gear. That's looking good. Autopilot disengaged. Flaps are on full. Now we get the fun of flying this aircraft with my awesome joystick, which is actually a decent joystick. Actually, I'm gonna fly this in with not full flaps because it just seems to. It just doesn't like that extra. Oh, there we go. All right. I'm a little bit fast here at the moment, everybody. Right, so the wind's going to be coming off our right hand quarter here a little bit. Okay, full flaps now. A little bit trimmed is not trimmed.
150 at 6 knots.
Just give me the wind. Hold on, I'm trying to multitask here. I'm going to look for 80 knots, seems about right. Maybe 75. I'm not quite trimmed well enough here, everybody. Too low, apply the power. 75 I think feels about right. I'm definitely getting that nose pointing across, see some? Pointing to the right. Into the wind. I feel very slow, like 70, I feel right on the, probably way too slow really. Power's off. train the nose.
Landing time log. Landed at Kilo
That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad,
East
everybody.
Oregon RGNL at Finland.
Here we go. Whew. Okay, that sensitivity, like, I was pretty well set up for that flight, so I could make very small adjustments and it was okay. So that seems to be the secret to getting over the sensitivity, at least in the meantime. I'll just taxi across the main runway without looking. Excellent piloting skills right there. Let's get rid of our landing lights, everybody. Boom. Boom, not panel. Boom, landing. Hopefully I'm not taxiing out of anywhere. Okay, successful landing, everybody. I'm pretty happy with that landing. Wheels down? Yes, they were. Or were they? They definitely were. Whoops, let's stay on the runway would be handy. I find leaving the RPM at 99 at max does not let the engine exceed 27, which is in the red. Yeah, nice. At least for this aircraft. Yeah, I'm going to upload the download the mod just to adjust that. So you should be able to put it full RPM on approach. Should be okay. But still keeping that manifold where it should be. Let's just park over here, everybody. I know, let's just swing this around, actually. Okay. Well, that was blimmin' a lot of fun. I've got to say, everybody, I really enjoyed it. So much fun. And that final flight wasn't too bad in terms of sensitivity. Definitely a lot to be said for setting it up correctly, but it's still not right. There's no doubt about it. But anyway, if that's the most of the issues I have, then the worst of the issues I have, then that's not bad. Okay, here we go. Look at this, beautiful. I have no idea where I'm going. Let's just stop here. Right, let's throw on the parking brake, everybody. It's down there. Let's turn off the panel lights, the taxi lights, this nav lights. I think I've got to keep the strobe on from memory. And mixture off.
Engine off time log. End of flight. Registered in OnAir company.
There we go. There we go. Let's bring it over here. Okay, let's review. We got positive reputation. Okay, let's look at this, everybody. Okay, so we completed our flight. We got 173. For this XP, that wasn't a lot, was it? It must be because of the type of mission wasn't that hard. But we did get a comfort bonus, which is great. We got our safety bonus because we didn't do anything silly. And our aircraft handling bonus too of 5%. So that helped us indeed. So show flight record. If you go in here, you can see where we flew. So that's the track that we took. Nice, it's a good little flight. So let's just go to our dashboard and we get a feel for how our company is looking after a couple of flights. And we're now up to 2.8k. We're definitely, definitely a lot harder to earn money at the moment. I've got to say, compared to the other worlds that I've been in, or the other world. But anyway, it's all good. I've got 12k in the bank, which is nice. And I can probably start to think about doing some of these check rides for some of the bigger aircraft, just so I can start building up that income. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So what I'm probably going to do offline is start heading back towards Kelowna. So I'm based at my home base. Maybe hire an AI pilot so I can get them flying and earn a bit of money on the side, so I don't have to worry too much about that. And then start to just get myself certified in the twin engine or the multi-engine piston aircraft, and also the turboprops, just to give me access to the larger aircraft that are going to enable me to do bigger jobs which will pay more money. So that's what we're looking to do. Okay, so yeah, strobe goes off. Yeah, I'm talking about ACE. I'm talking about what OnAir expects you to have, not necessarily what is in real life. But for example, you've got to have a notch of flaps on in OnAir when you take off, which is for an aircraft like this on a long runway you just never would need. Anyway, I was wondering if the wheels went up, given your cruise speed, about 50 knots shy if in the real thing. Yeah, I definitely had everything. Yep, they were definitely up and everything. They were definitely up. Yeah, I'm going to download that mod. Maybe there's just some issues around that. But as you can see, I was at 7,500 feet, completely fine. I had everything. I had the RPM where it should have been. It definitely should have been faster. Definitely. Great stream. Hey, thanks, Sam. I appreciate it. And you're my personal cheerleader. I appreciate that. It's awesome. Look very twitchy. Yes, yeah, I got major issues, but it's all good. No beacon yet. We talked about that. Sharing the flight, no worries. Darren says onboard entertainment was good as well. I like the free colouring book I found, but please next time remove the used sick bag from another passenger. Thanks. Okay. Please don't mark us down on Google for that, Darren. You know, it was an honest mistake. We'll give look in. What we're going to do is we're going to give you a free air ticket for the next flight. No cost. Sensitivity is a wild beast. I have a friend with the same setup. This is crazy for handling, but mine is okay. Some gremlins for sure. Yeah, definitely, but not major. Tony says, great flight as usual. Young. Thank you. Nits, welcome. Is this worth it, or is Bush Pilot more entertaining? What I would say is they both offer different things. The Bush Pilot one, is which is NeoFly, is a bit more of a simple app and it's free, whereas this one's a lot more in depth, and obviously it's subscription based. So yeah, definitely, it's it's whatever you prefer. Really, is what it comes down. Both are great. Positive rep, yes. Thanks, Eon. Young man. Tony, there goes the second bit to what you were saying. Eon says, I did see someone the other day that got negative 37%. Yeah. Well, I got negative 37%. I got negative 0.93 before with those issues I had. Eon says, hey, that's profit. Tony says, try NeoFlight. There you go. Yeah, I have OnAir too. It's a beacon has to be on when starting and all except beacon when shut down. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's good. All except beacon off. Yeah. The in-flight reading material was great. Yes, because of the special magazines that we were talking about. Become my Friday night staple. Great work. Thanks, Alan, and thanks again for your super chat. That was so nice. Thank you so much. You meant young man. Yes, Tony, you did. Anyway, everybody, there we go. OnAir. What I would say is I think it's an outstanding app. I think it's well worth the investment. It comes down to your personal preference once again, though. If you do want to get into it, go and check them out. Get on the free trial. Bloody brilliant. I think it's good fun. As you can see, it gives a little bit of extra depth to the flights, to your flight simulator experience. But yeah, really good fun. So I'll throw out some more videos over the next few days, everybody, on both probably NeoFly and OnAir. And also I'm going to be doing a video on 5 add-ons to download. So I've just started to make a list of maybe some of the add-ons that are available out there. So I'll look out for that. Anyway, everybody, thank you very much. Darren's off for a pint. I'm going to go cut my bush. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I want to say a huge thank you so much for joining. Thank you for hitting that like button, and Sim for encouraging everybody. If you're new, consider subscribing. It costs nothing at all except just a little bit of self-respect. And until next time, everybody,